we'll wait to
Mhm.
start calls for them
Okay.
as well. I think that would be better. We are doing calls today, but we're just doing a little bit of a debrief because last week was really, really
Oh,
crazy. Everybody, I feel like on Friday everything happened at once. You had the 4 journalists arrested, including Georgia Fort, who Rebecca knows, so she probably has some insight into that if she talked to her since then. It's just, and then the Epstein files. I just don't, I can't wrap my head around everything that's happened. It's crazy that like the most outrageous, almost like cartoonishly hyperbolic caricature of what we expected of like the billionaire cabal ended up being true. And it's not like they're speaking in code. Like they're just like, there's actually emails where they're like, oh, that 9-year-old was naughty. When it's like, they redacted that name. Who redacted that name in the Justice Department? We need to see that name. And they're like admitting their crimes. Like they're just straight up saying it. Like they're talking about the purchases of human beings they made in the emails. Like they're leaving a paper trail for their crimes. And I can't get over it. And Todd Blanche, I'm not sure if you all saw that interview on Fox News. He basically said they're not going to prosecute people. Like you look around the globe and there's some consequences, right? You see, somebody in the House of Lords had to step down.
Mendelsohn stepped down. I mean, that's getting off easy, in my opinion. What he did
Yeah,
could be characterized as high treason. Like
I
that. That's
mean,
a
right.
sorry, multiple countries have already put in investigative probes, like Turkey,
Mhm.
Lithuania, France, Britain, Poland.
Mm-hmm.
There's one more I'm forgetting. There's multiple investigative probes that literally started the minute or a day after those files got released. So literally most countries are doing more than we are right now.
Yeah, we're fine with it. And the thing I keep thinking about is like if they were willing to release all of this, then whatever they're still sitting on has got to be so much worse, especially for Donald Trump, because his comments lately have been so crazy. His comment about Bill
Oh, he's
Clinton and
super.
how, let's he's a good guy. He gets me. It's like, oh, okay, so all of a sudden this tune change, that means you both have dirt on each other. That means that if he goes down, he's going to take you with him. How are the I mean, I get it because they're stupid, but how are they not seeing this as, oh my God, he's protecting the Clintons. He's protecting Bill Clinton, the biggest pedophile ever, according to them. How is this not a red flag for them? I mean, I'm saying that rhetorically, right? Because they don't have critical thinking skills, but it's just so outrageous. I don't know how to even process the information.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
It is a time to be alive. It's also crazy how they talk amongst themselves about bringing down democracy and scheming and infiltrating different spaces. And like I did the video about this thanks to Lance who put it on my radar about the way that they were engineering the right wing culture war online. Epstein met with Moot, who was the creator of 4chan, got him to bring back a white supremacist board. And after that, the rest is history. From there, we had Gamergate, just
I want to just
everything. Ah, it's so
wonder
much.
about that, Matt. From your tech reporter brain perspective, how much of the whole poll started up shortly after a meeting with Jeffrey Epstein? Not to mention the connections with Bannon, Breitbart, Cambridge Analytica. Now, how much is your brain like, wow, this is a big story that needs to be told properly, or are you like, this is just conspiracy theories run amok?
I mean, I don't know exactly. I don't think anyone does really exactly how much influence, Epstein had over 4chan and poll. I will say that I did not expect to see Epstein have any sort of relationship, even if it was just over emails or a meeting or whatever, with the founder of 4chan, Chris Poole.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's his name, right?
Yeah, Christopher Poole.
Yeah, it's been a while since Moot, right? It's been a while since I've heard that name actually, because he
I know.
left that whole industry, he sold the site and washed his hands of it many years ago. But because he's not rich, like he's not on Epstein's radar wealthy. Like to see him in there was interesting because Epstein must have really been a fan of 4chan.
He apparently was posting on there as late as 2017, so probably forever.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's just because this guy ran this very infamous website doesn't mean he had any real power or anything or money. I mean, I'm sure he's well off, but he's not like rich. It's not like he's Epstein hanging out with Bill Gates or talking about Peter, what a genius Peter Thiel is. He's not like that. So I was surprised to see someone like that in there. But again, I don't know. Here's the thing too, like a lot of these correspondence that Epstein has, it's weird because like you don't know exactly how far it went just from the emails. Like think about how many emails you send out to like talk with a guest or get an interview or something, and sometimes they don't even respond. But like this person, because you emailed them, is now in your your email history. So if you did something and your emails leaked, someone would say, oh look, Mike Figueredo emailed this such and such. What was their relationship? You know what I mean? Like, so we don't really know exactly, but it did seem like he met with Moot. I believe one of the emails said they met, right?
Yeah, they met, and he described him as like a really talented hacker and a sensitive kid or something like that. It was bizarre.
And then a day after,
Sensitive
he reopened
kid.
the poll board, which is the politically incorrect board that he shut down because he said it became basically Stormfront and a white supremacist hellhole. And then Epstein seemingly convinced him because the day after they met, it was back open. And it's just, there's so many more questions about how did Epstein have so much influence? Why were people so enamored with him? Why was he persuading them so much? Oh, side note, this is random. I searched for the F slur in the Epstein files. I was just curious to see if they were talking amongst themselves about the gays.
Does it appear?
I thought you were going to say
times, but
I thought you were going to say I wanted to see if they were talking about me.
I searched my name too.
We already had that conversation. We already searched ourselves in the Epstein files.
We're all not in it at all. But
you searched me?
I searched you too. Yeah.
I'm
Sam
not
Cedar
in
is
it.
in it.
Darn.
Hey, David.
Hey,
Hi, David.
Hey, David.
Yeah, Sam
What
Cedar's
about
name pops
Also
up.
not in the Epstein files. David is not in the
David
Epstein.
Dole's not in the Epstein files. The F slur is in the Epstein files about 6 times, though. It's like this long forward that somebody had sent to him, I think. And it was just like, it was too long, a bunch of gobbledygook. It was like, hey, I haven't heard the F slur in a while. And so, yeah, that was just, my curiosity. Those are the things that come up. Is my name in it? Is the F slur in it? That's what goes through my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I there's got to still be more too, right? I mean,
That's
there's a lot more that's not released.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta say, I haven't been as plugged in as usual, so I did see a bunch of the stories and everything. I haven't really looked too much myself, and I didn't know the background of just how much was released.
I think what is clear is the biggest loser in human history is Elon Musk. I think we can say that he was the loser amongst pedophiles.
And I was trying to be all like stoic, like I wanted them released the whole time. Like, motherfucker, you're in them a lot.
Yeah.
You just reminded me, actually, I was going to bring Musk up when you said, like, it doesn't, like, what's weird is how everyone wanted to be in Epstein's orbit. And I mean, I think that's sort of like the Elon Musk factor, right? Like, both of them are insanely rich, obviously. But also they're number one talkers. Like Epstein was getting his money from all sorts of different places, and not all of it was on the up and up. And people are still wondering, was he actually a foreign asset? And that's where he was getting a lot of his money money from as well. And
that he was working with. I think there's a lot of evidence he was working with numerous world governments. I think that's
yes, absolutely.
I mean,
and then
there was prime ministers and presidents who just showed up at his house or at his apartments, like.
Oh, I mean, all those meetings he had with Israeli officials. I mean,
Ehud Barak stood in his apartment, didn't he?
Multiple times. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, but it's
the
the
one
same.
Who sold him on Palantir.
Apparently.
Like, but the main thing these people have though is their ability to be they're the best snake oil salesman. Like they are able to convince people that they're someone who's very important. Musk does it, so he gets people to invest in all of his various projects. And Epstein seems to have done it to convince people that he's someone that you want in your orbit, like you want to be part of Epstein's circle of friends or something. I mean, because otherwise, I don't see exactly. I mean, I did see that Woody Allen, Epstein paid $15,000 for Woody Allen's daughter to graduate from school or something like that. Very weird stuff there. Yeah.
I will say one thing that has made me happy is to see this. Elon Musk is clearly affected by it. Whoever said money can't buy happiness really knew what they were talking about. And then Jay Aubrey came in and responded with his face when he was doing that live stream. You have no friends and will die alone. So that did put a smile on my face, and I just wanted to share that with you.
He doesn't even have to come out and say it. I mean, his whole existence for the past couple of years has just screamed that this guy is miserable. This guy is miserable, and he's trying to fill his life with scapegoats and hatred and he's lashing out.
Gamer cred. He's stealing gamer valor. All right, he's a liar.
Valor, right?
He's a liar.
He's a miserable human being. And I don't get it, honestly, because I can tell you right now that for me, money would absolutely buy
100%.
Right? The stability alone.
That's all I'm missing.
Everything.
Yeah, that's it. Everything else in life is perfect. I have an awesome.
I had money.
Yeah, it would be nice to have more money.
Yeah. But see,
I guess because that's like, you know, we're all in our own way fairly rounded people who you know, aren't pieces of shit, and like that and we're good to people and have people that we love and love us in our lives. And so like our only real problem, I guess, is the what did you say?
And so we're poor. That's how it works.
Yeah. It's the only real problem.
If you're
a
good person,
though.
you're not a billionaire.
That's true, but that means that's the only real problem we have is not having money, right? But I guess if you're someone like Elon Musk, the only problem you don't have is money. Is all the other stuff you don't have because you're just a piece of shit, right?
Yeah. So Elon, if you're watching this, look, we all go through bad times. Please don't kill yourself. Don't do it, Elon. Please. I know you're sad, but don't do it. Don't do it. Do it.
I mean, if he's watching this podcast, he's really fucking lost it. Like, he must be incredibly sad.
There. Yeah, that's not a.
Yeah. No, I just saw that. I'm like, oh my God, is he gonna kill himself? Inshallah, right? But like, no, it's at least he is. That told me that he is reading the comments about himself in the Epstein files because he can't really spin it like he was live stream.
In that live stream, the gaming you were just showing, he got visibly upset when it was just flooded with like, you're gonna die alone, you're a loser, you're a pedo, blah blah, all that kind of stuff. And then he just like cut his stream short. It was like,
he couldn't take it.
Technical problems.
I mean, when you say that stuff like that, like, and it's not like because something specific has happened, like, you know, someone in your family is sick or died or something like that. Or if you're just putting something like that, you're just like someone who wants attention. Like he's just doing it for attention. Like, you know,
he's desperate for it.
Most people just deal with that sort of thing without broadcasting it to the world, or they just reach out to like close friends. But I guess when you don't have close friends, yeah,
very true.
I mean, I guess if you own the social media platform, that would be the equivalent of a close friend. So that's what he's doing. He's going to his, he's going to his closest friend, the social media platform he purchased for $44 billion.
Miles Strong.
Ian, could I come over? Ian, can I please come over? I need a friend.
I will say one thing that has been revealing is just how big of losers all of these people are. Not just like the Epstein pedos, but even a couple of weeks ago, we didn't talk about this on the show, but there was that like white supremacist get together with Nick Fuentes, Andrew Tate, Sneeko. There's the other guy. I don't remember his name.
The broken dick guy, the vampire, clavicular.
Oh, clavicular. I'm like, what the fuck is his name? Like Victor. So just seeing them in public, it really shows you like they are the most awkward people ever. Like when Nick Fuentes was dancing, he was like trying to go like this, and you could tell that inside he was just like dying. He couldn't take it. And then the guy clavicular, he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna get some girl." Like I didn't watch the stream. I just saw the clips. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna bring some girls over." And then Nick Fuentes was like, "Oh no, thank you. That's fine. No, please don't." It's like, bro. You're such a loser. Everybody can see through you. You're such a closet case.
That's funny.
No, I actually women are stupid.
Sorry?
Wasn't Fresh and Fit there too?
Oh yeah.
Guys, Myron?
Yeah, he was there. He was Sig Heiling.
Yes. Yeah, they apparently got permanently banned from like most of the hospitality service across like the United States from that.
Oh my god.
They faced such harsh repercussions like within 24 hours that Andrew Tate threw them under the bus and like released a statement like, "I do not support anti-Semitism of any kind. I condemn Hitler and the neo-Nazis." Yeah, that was Andrew fucking Tate being like, "Yeah, this shit was too cringe for me. See ya." Like,
wait, what did he do?
So Andrew Tate was at that like, whole clavicular Sneeko go clubbing playing the Heil Hitler song by Ye, and it went viral for obvious reasons because it's so goddamn cringe. But the next day, Andrew Tate was one of the people who like released a statement via his lawyer that was like, "Andrew Tate does not support anti-Semitism or like the Holocaust or Hitler." All of them, that kind of shit. Yeah, I was like, that's wild. Of all the people, like he was like, "Oh, you guys are too cringe for me." Like, of all the pedos and rapists and Nazis, he was like, nah, I can't. You gotta separate. So, yeah,
these people are so ridiculous. Whenever I feel like I need an ego boost or a confidence boost, I look at them and I feel better because they're the biggest fucking losers, the biggest posers on the planet. It's just, yeah. There was a video today that I saw on Twitter of Nick Fuentes wearing an Epstein half zip. He's on his like Epstein arc. Oh, he sells them. Oh,
he sells
okay.
them. Yeah, he sells Epstein.
What does he sell?
Okay.
What is it?
Nick Fuentes sells the jacket that Jeffrey Epstein used to wear as part of his like Epstein merch line because he thinks Epstein is super epic and based.
It's all for attention. It's just these people. They're just so obsessed. Like. They just need to have people talking about them. It's so fucking weird.
Yeah, and it works. Like it got me to be like, what a weird little freak.
I just feel like it's that, when I feel like as content creators we get this where we make a video and then it goes viral and you think, okay, like how do I do this more? You know what I mean? And I feel like someone like Nick Fuentes just goes down that hole, but like in the worst possible way and just never looks back. Like
and to his credit, the internet, like the algorithms support him in what this is what they prop up. They prop up garbage like this. This is why we know who these people even are.
To be honest, though, I just want to play a little bit of devil's advocate. I do think that social media does prop up any kind of extreme, just period. Like, I feel like even if you're super, super, super extreme, like I've seen some people who are super, super, super far left say like kind of insane things and then they blow up too. I just feel like if you just say insane shit, you blow up low key.
I don't disagree, but I don't think it's to the same level. Like I
agree.
Who's the far crazy leftist that's like insane, like in like Fuentes? Like, does that exist?
Jimmy Dore.
Can that exist? He's not.
I mean, I feel like Brian. I don't think Brian Tyler Cohen is like Nick Fuentes at all, but like he is kind of like, I don't know.
I wouldn't call him extreme though. He's just like
he's super libbed up. That's
he's like the median American.
But he is extremely liberal. Like he is an extreme.
I will say.
No,
the algorithm.
Okay, come on, guys.
He's an extreme liberal. No, she's right on that. He is right on that.
I find that algorithms tend to favor people who have like a one-track mind when it comes to politics. Like if you're all in on one party, that it like props you up. Like
that's what I'm trying to say.
Whereas like if you criticize both parties, obviously in different ways, but it doesn't know how to categorize you. Whereas like it knows how to find your audience. If you're like, all right, this person is just Democratic, pro-Democratic Party all the time. Like we know what lane to put them in. This person's always far right lunatic. We know what lane to put them in. And it's just, whereas if you're criticizing everybody, it's like, well, what do I do?
Right.
Actually,
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
Ariana, I released a video once on Sydney Sweeney, and that week it did like 10 times the numbers of anything else I put out. And then I was just like, oh shit. So am I just like a Sydney Sweeney channel now? Is that what you're supposed to do? Because you're just like, oh goddamn, like that hits, like that made good ad revenue, lots of viewers, new subs. Like I guess that's
the
what the
dopamine hit is crazy. Then you start thinking, all right, how Sydney Sweeney, like how do we incorporate you again?
Yeah.
See, I don't get that. Like I used to maybe when I first started out. But now if I have a video pop off, it's like, okay, I've covered this subject. I'm done. And like
you got it out of your system.
Yeah, I'll let that marinate for a little bit, and then I gotta find the next big thing or whatever. I always like go after videos or topics, I guess, that are a little bit more niche because I'm too slow to just cover the news. Like I can't just, something happened, let me get a video out in an hour. I suck at that. So I just try to like make it a bigger narrative. And I don't know. Some things like pop off, other things don't. Like I had a video about Americans wanting to do a revolution a couple weeks ago that popped the fuck off, and I'm like, okay, don't need to revisit that now. Like, I don't know. I guess it depends though, right? Because like when I first started off, I did a video. One of my first videos ever was Bernie Sanders was catching up to Hillary Clinton in the polls, and then I got that dopamine hit. I'm like, I gotta talk about Bernie. Okay, I like talking about Bernie. Don't want to seem like a shill, but like it's popping off. But yeah, I don't know. Some people will be influenced by that, others not so much. But I do think that there is something to negative engagement farming for sure. Like just saying anything that is super shocking and extreme, even if it's positive or negative. I just think that that's going to automatically give you an advantage in the algorithm. Kind of like to Ariana's point as well. Like you see people say something like Jackson Hinkle was doing it for a while, and now Nick Fuentes is doing it. The white supremacy, which I think he probably genuinely believes, but now the Epstein shit, it's just shocking. And so since people are engaging with it and saying, hey, fuck you, you're stupid, you're a pedo apologist, then that's maybe boosting it. I'm not really sure. But once you get into, there are people who I think are purely driven by the algorithm like that, like the Jackson Hinkles, like the Nick Fuenteses, where they're just going to say whatever gets eyeballs on them, negative, positive, it doesn't matter. Well, we'll see you all next week. Come on.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's clear he just like does stuff for it. Like, why else would you sell the Epstein jacket or whatever it is? I mean, it's just obviously he wants to get a response. Like he's an edgelord who actually believes the shit he's saying, though. That's important to also add. Like, I feel like he likes to. A lot of these guys like to hide their true beliefs in the whole edgelord persona. And then people are like, oh, no, they're just edgy or they're being funny. Or no, a lot of these guys actually, and Nick Fuentes is a perfect example because we know he's a guy who actually believes this shit.
Mm-hmm. But it's crazy.
Why doesn't being super nice go viral?
I know, right? Because nice guys finish.
This person is right all the time. This person was right about Bernie in 2016. Now they're a multi-millionaire. Like that's not gonna fucking happen.
That doesn't even make you anything. It doesn't get you nothing. being good and correct and
being correct all the time gets you nothing.
And nice gets you nothing.
It's proven by everybody on the left.
Gets you nothing.
That's absolutely we proved the fuck out of that.
Yeah, even Andrew Schultz is giving it up to the left. He's like, "Oh, you guys are actually right about fascism." I was like,
"Wait, what happened?"
He's sitting in his fucking mansion after being wrong and propping up Trump. Like, what a fucking loser! God,
what did he say? What happened? I missed this.
Schultz gave the left a bit of a, you guys were right. Fascism sucks kind of a speech, and obviously everyone is like, "What the fuck is?" You sat across from this man, right? Like
he was criticizing Trump, being like, everything that the furthest left person said about Trump is exactly right. It's like, yeah, you idiot. Of course, like every fucking topic.
Hey, Rebecca.
Jesus Christ. Hey, Rebecca.
Hello.
What's up? Don't stop
we
because
were
of
talking
me.
about We were talking
I
about
don't know.
Epstein, Andrew Schulz, and it's been a busy week. I wanted to know if you had any information about Georgia Ford, who was arrested last week, if you were able to talk to her at all.
I was. She's doing good. She's
That's
been
good.
on like a press run, so she's been on
Oh, nice.
every,
Oh,
which is
wow.
good. So she's been on every major network, little networks, just really discussing her experience. But I love how she's asked every person. I think she was on with Anderson Cooper, and that was like one of the first ones since she was arrested, since she got out. She was on with Anderson Cooper, and she asked him, like, how would you feel as a journalist? Just putting the question back on a lot of these main media journalists. And Anderson Cooper has been somebody who's been a journalist who's been on the ground, one-man band, all kinds of things. So he understands from that perspective. But I do know that in a lot of the interviews that she's been doing, she's been saying, like, this is my story, but this can be any journalist story who's covering these major events and being silenced. And I was arrested. I've never been arrested in my life. I was doing work. And so that's been a lot of what she's been saying, but she's been good, holding on, I would say. She's a person of faith. So she always says that, like, she's really leaning on her faith in this time, praying and fasting for her to just, because she's a mom and she's a wife as well. So this is definitely scared her children, her husband. Her daughter spoke up for her when she before she was let out. Her daughter spoke on her behalf, and so it was a lot. So I know that she's trying to maneuver that. I've just been telling her to rest, and that's pretty much what's the update with her.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the update. I was curious about that because I knew that you knew her, and I was like, I got to get Rebecca's take. It's kind of crazy because I feel like that is a little bit of a glimpse into what is coming probably down the pipeline for a lot of people. There was a TechCrunch article, Matt might know more about this, about how the Trump administration is requesting information from social media sites like Instagram on particular activist accounts that are following ICE around, and they're trying to get that info so that way they can, I guess, I don't know, put them on some sort of a list. There's multiple lists. Antifa lists.
Did you see that? Did you see that article by Ken Klippenstein that they caught the CEO of Antifa? Or
I saw that. Yeah.
Like, who's this guy?
CEO of Antifa.
It's like some random dude from Portland. It's like, who the fuck's this guy?
Yeah, it was apparently some guy who was like letting people into his house to like help them with like having been gassed or like dealing with all of the protests, and that was alone to be like he was aiding and abetting. This is the center of the terrorist Antifa cell, but so it's over then, right? So Trump caught Antifa. Can't y'all rest now in America? Isn't it over?
He's an Antifa general. It's funny because Oregon Live did a little interview with him, and they filmed inside his apartment. He's like, "This is just a regular apartment. I just let people come in and use the bathroom." And it was really funny because it's like, okay, if you're saying that this guy is the face of Antifa, I think that you need a better scapegoat because this is the most normie looking person ever. He just very clearly cares about his community. But if he's the face of Antifa, I mean, one of the most like gentle seeming people, like no disrespect to him, but he just doesn't look threatening at all. It's not gonna convince anybody. But I mean, I feel like this is kind of like, I'm honestly just like, to talk about myself, I feel like, okay, how long until they start doing this with YouTube? The Google CEO is very close with Donald Trump. He attended the inauguration. At some point, they're going to be privy to the people online on YouTube that are talking shit. I think that what we have to look at, and I've said this before, is Twitch. Because Hassan really is the canary in the coal mine. When they haul his ass the fuck out to jail, that's when the rest of us need to go hide. Because that's
the
when
minute they take Hassan, I'm going to Panama. Like, y'all be safe out here. Y'all be so safe. Like, I'm not. The minute I hear Hassan is taken, I'm gone too. Like,
that really, like, he really is. Like, he's like that meme of the soldier taking all the bullets for the rest of us. When they get him, they're coming for us next. So we have to really watch what happens to Hassan. Inshallah, he is safe. We're hoping for the best. But brother, you're the face of like the left wing online space. So they come for you, they come for us.
It was pretty wild how like he got 150,000 live viewers on YouTube, made like $18,000, donated it all to like Minnesota legal funds and shit like that. I was like, that's so funny they canceled him, and then he was just like, "Oh, I can make way more money if I simul stream," and now he simul streams.
Love that.
No, that's the thing that I don't think these people understand. It's like with anyone that you try to cancel who is going after some sort of political activism, like you will make them into a pariah. Like, and this happens on both sides. I feel like it happened with Kyle Rittenhouse where everyone was like, oh my God. And then he just kind of like blew up, although that's a little different. But same with, you know, Hassan Piker, like they cancel him, or like Don Lemon, they arrest him, but then it literally has that opposite effect where everyone rallies and supports. And then it has this kind of like rebound effect where it's like, okay, now that person is much more successful and much more in the light because you tried to cancel them. But they don't understand
that's how it literally works, you know, and that's the adverse effect of social media. Like for those type of things, people can't sing, can't dance, they're problematic in every way, and then the conversations that we'll have think pieces. I was saying this the other day about Shabuzi, but they have think pieces and dissertations about these things, and then like the real issues at hand, people don't really focus on. And now this person is famous. This person, like the lady that called the little boy the N-word and made all that money because, you know, I covered it, but it needed to be covered. But in the way that people were talking about it, it sucks that way, because then the right gets a load of it and be like, you know what, she did the right thing calling that little baby a nigga. Let's go ahead and give her more money and fund her. And just because she's so hurt, she can't even step outside, you know? So I hate that happens, but that is one of the downsides of social media. Like we try to talk about these things, but the more we'll have conversations about them, the more that person either gets famous or whatever. It may be for a month, 2 months, they may blow through their money, but they still getting paid, you know? So
yeah, like there are stories that I will actively avoid because I'm like, this person doesn't have high enough of a profile, and I don't want to like give them the attention that they want. Like there are so many things where it's like, this person just wants attention, and I don't. And even if they're known by people, it's like, I don't want to fucking give them the attention. I feel like I'm playing into it, so I just don't cover it.
Yeah.
And there's been lots of stories like that. It's like, I could cover this. I could do a video on this. This could, you know, be worth talking about, but I don't want to give this person what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, last week we did promise to do a call-in show this week. If you all were still down for that.
I didn't even know we promised to do that, but I'm with it. I didn't know.
I completely forgot about that. So yeah, basically, just to go over the ground rules in the chat, you have 5 minutes each. Ariana will be keeping time, and she will be the enforcer. Okay.
Don't hate me. I'm sorry.
Yes.
She's not playing about
5 minutes sounds long.
And being long-winded.
David.
And when you come on, you do have to compliment each of
David's
us
like
first.
1 minute. David's like 1 minute max.
1 minute
If
each.
you don't compliment me first, you're out. I'm just kidding.
You have to pay each of us a compliment, and that's included in your 5 minutes. A personal compliment, how we look, or if you like our content. I'm just kidding. Obviously, no.
So
But
wait, is this like that real? What's that show where there's someone goes on stage, and we get to press a button, and if we all press the button, they kick
The Voice.
Like, the voice. Is that the voice?
And you know when they turn around, they spin around in the chair, and they pick whatever. Yeah, The Voice. I think it is.
We hit that
except
button.
we don't have a button. We
should have a
do,
button.
although David, I don't know if you saw, but
Or
they
America's Got
added
I
Talent.
bet.
they added a bunch of sound bites, so we could do.
Oh, there's
Y'all can hear that,
sound
right?
bites in this thing now.
There's sound bites. If you go to media assets, there is music.
You know, David
there,
love a good soundbite.
Because I got my own sound bites, but this is even better having it built in. All right.
we have a gong. So if you're talking, Ariana will give me the signal. I'll hit the gong, and that'll be your cue to wrap it up. How does that? So that way we're not like cutting people off. I feel like that's more because I don't want to be like.
Gong is crazy.
I love the gong idea because it's not me intervening. Because I don't want to be like, okay, somebody's making a really valid point.
The award
and I'm
show
like,
when
hey,
we start playing the music.
play them up.
Your time is up.
What should my signal to you be? Mike?
Tug on both of your ears and clap twice.
No, what the fuck?
Then I'll know it has to, because I'm not going to pay
It's the most
attention.
obvious tell ever.
That's my sound effect.
Okay, so just so the chat knows, I'm going to drop the invite link just one time because that'll be enough. You'll
There's
all
like
get it.
so much
Okay?
preamble. It's just like,
And on
let's
top
be
of
super
that,
cautious.
you need to make sure that you
Oh,
watch.
we're all out of time. No more time for calls, everyone. Thanks for.
I just got a couple more. So make sure that when you join the link, you watch from within StreamYard, because if you watch your old browser, there's going to be a delay. So when we say hello, you're not going to see that until like 10 seconds later. So just watch from within. And we're only going to call on people who have their cameras up. So that way, if you're going to call us a slur or something, at least you put your face on that. So yeah, let me go ahead and get
There
that
it is.
ready.
All right, whenever they have a minute left, I'm just gonna put my phone on the screen. I'm just gonna wave, okay? I'm gonna wave with my phone.
You're not going to do the
Yeah,
ear thing
you
and
be
the two
like,
clap?
"Look, 1 minute.
Okay.
I'll be like this.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to drop the link in all chats. And then I'm going to go to the bathroom and they all can chit chat until it fills.
But
Yeah, like
there's a
let
there's
it.
a comment from Boku_SF that says, "Get your slurs ready."
Warm
know,
up
I
your
told you there was
tongues.
a caller they were doing that. They were-
I'm glad I'm not streaming on my platform tonight. That's all I gotta say.
They would get on and say all kinds of things to me, and it was crazy. What a time!
Okay.
Don't
I
come
just
on
dropped the
here being
link.
rude.
I'll be
We're
back.
in the hang up business, okay?
Wait, why is Mike leaving? Why is he going?
No, he's letting them. I guess he's letting them.
He's dropping us with this and leaving.
Yeah, this is what it feels like. He's like, now you can handle it.
Let's
Bye.
go
He said he was gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah.
What convenient timing that is for the bathroom.
Right,
Okay.
it was very convenient. Like, how you gonna just tell us what to do and then slide? You know, you in control of this.
Are people
Right,
coming in?
Are we bringing?
Oh
people
boy!
in
Oh
before
boy!
Mike-
Oh boy! You hear all those boop 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 boop? Oh my! Oh boy!
You
What
can
have we
see
gotten
them. Wait a
ourselves
minute.
into?
Matt looks so stressed out.
Oh boy! Oh no! Oh boy!
We're waiting for Mike, right? Mike's gonna be bringing people in.
Yes,
I never
I
showed
believe.
links.
It's officially full.
It's full
It's
now.
like
Yeah.
10 people in here, right?
Yeah, there's going to be a waiting room also.
Mike, don't go away again.
Wait,
I
do
just
we
had to
gotta,
go to the bathroom
we gotta
really
turn
quick.
that on though. Do we have to turn that on the green room, or is it already?
No, we don't. It's automatic. So
Are you sure? I think you might have to turn that bad boy on. I'm checking.
no, it's on. It's for sure.
No,
When somebody-
gotta check mark it. No.
Where's
Oh,
the green room? I don't know what this is.
It costs extra money to use the green room.
They want more money?
Yeah.
You know how much they charge already?
It's insane.
Although I will say we usually miss out by like a week on like the Black Friday deal they do every year. We should probably get in on
They have
that.
a Black Friday deal?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
I
a
didn't know that.
25% off thing too, or something like that.
Is there another Black Friday coming up soon?
In November. It's,
They got to make new Black Fridays.
all right, let's do this. We're back. Mike's
All
back.
right.
It's,
Just a reminder, we're only going to bring people in that have their camera turned on. So
Not you sounding like a meeting in corporate world. If you have your cameras on, please have your cameras on. I'm gonna wait a little bit until we get our cameras on. If you're having a little trouble, there's a little toggle right above the camera. Just slide that to the left. Make sure you have your cameras on, guys.
All right, are we ready? I'm just going to go in order.
let's
It's
do it.
Morbin time.
Boom. LA Fields, welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
How are you?
It's going great. This is exciting because I'm in my late 30s. I'm turning 38 this month. So like I'm like, oh, if I go first, I
Happy
can go to
early
bed.
birthday.
Pisces, baby.
Well, happy
so
birthday. Where are you from?
I am from Florida, but I'm currently in Texas. So it's
Ooh,
kind of a
Florida
wild-
girl. I'm a Florida girl. Hey, Florida
Yeah.
girl.
Oh, in fact, some of the talks you did about the new College of Florida being taken over by Ron DeSantis, that's my alma mater. So when you were talking about like
Ah.
that stuff,
cool.
yeah, back when it was liberal, back when Glenn Beck really hated it, he wrote us up in his book at one point. But
Oh,
yeah, they've
cool.
wrecked it now.
Oh, interesting.
People are. Do you have a mic by any chance, or like a headphone? People are just saying that her audio is low. Or can we bring it up a little bit?
I boosted it, but it's
Okay, cool.
as high as it can go.
I like your background, by the way. It's cute.
Thank you.
I do love that.
It's
Yeah,
a tree with fairy light.
Yeah,
it's
I love
beautiful.
That.
So, what brings you here today? What's on your heart?
Well,
What's on your heart? What's on your mind?
I'm doing a little self promotion or shelf promotion because I'm a writer of LGBT novels, short stories, and scholarship. Some of which are inspired by podcasts in the like leftist media sphere. So some of my older works are this is My Dear Watson. This is a Sherlock Holmes pastiche. You know, this one's Leopold and Loeb, Homo Superiors. This is some scholarship, Gay a Day book. So that's like historical figures like King James of the Bible. He's in here. Malcolm X,
Cool.
Abraham Lincoln. Like go find out what their autobiographies say or their regular biographies. And then when it comes to podcast inspired stuff, so this is Riot Sun. This was inspired by the Behind the Bastards universe. So that one is about Black Lives Matter protests and legal observers and journalists like falling in love during the riots and stuff. This one's inspired by the Well-Read comedy podcast. So this is about basically these comedians, Trey Crowder, the liberal redneck, and Drew Morgan and Corey Ryan Forster. They interviewed Waylon Payne once during lockdown, and I used to be a fan fiction writer. I actually started with Harry Potter fan fiction, so like don't tell J.K. Rowling what I was doing with Harry and Draco, back in the day.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Well, I mean, maybe so whatever she does, like I'm gonna live longer than her, all things going according to plan and everything, and I'm gonna outride her too. So, that's what she got going. Anyway, but it's about like what if they interviewed Waylon Payne, the country singer, and I was like, what happens to road acts when they can't go out because it's lockdown time? So basically, I took a country singer that looks like Waylon Payne and a comedian who looks like Drew Morgan and fan fictioned him. And then Drew Morgan, the comedian, interviewed me about it on his podcast. Just
no kidding.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm glad you don't mind because it's not like I asked.
No.
Now, the third book in the trilogy, I call it my Americana series, is inspired by the Majority Report. So when you guys, Matt Binder, when you guys were interviewing Jane McAlevey, I needed a character who was like a union organizer. So I have a character named Joan. And like Jane McAlevey, she had a horse named Jalapeno. So my character, Joan, has a horse named Sausalito. So that's me fan fictioning people. And then unrelated to her, one of her organizers and one of the warehouse workers, like kissy boys, they fall in love. So, basically I'm trying to like do what I did growing up where I'm like, I will read anything, history, like the big brick book of Lawrence of Arabia. If there's anything gay in there anywhere, I'll find it. And so that's what I'm trying to do to the kids today, where it's just like, we're going to learn about card check, but don't worry, people are going to kiss in the next chapter. We're going to get there, So like people will learn about hockey if guys kiss. People will learn about anything. So,
I'm assuming
that's a good idea.
I'm assuming
cool.
if your next book is about like an Italian mobster, it's going to be Leftist Mafia that gave you that that inspiration.
Perhaps, although actually one of the short stories I'm trying to shop around now, I got a very nice rejection where somebody was like, like I loved it, I'm not going to take it, but good luck placing it and you should submit more. So this one is a fan fiction of like, what if Luigi and Tyler Robinson like both get acquitted and like start a podcast and hook up? And I'm like, I understand why you don't want it because you feel the gulag. Tell me that's not possible. Though.
I can't believe someone passed on that. It doesn't seem controversial in the slightest.
Trying to be the future I want, So anyway, that one's called A Couple of Quitters. I'm trying to place it.
Oh my god.
We'll see.
That sounds amazing.
I'm so sorry not to be. We're done with time.
But
I said all I had to say.
No.
That's
before
awesome,
you leave, LA, make sure you let people know where to find you so that because you have all this great work, but where can people find it?
I'm so impressed.
So I'm on Instagram, LA_Fields. I have an author website, so that's lafields.webflow.io. I'm on Goodreads and stuff, so you can find the books. Indie Press, Leafy Press is like a one-man band. And so if you want to like support, like indie bookstores, you can skip Amazon, go straight to the source, Leafy Press. So
absolutely,
that's
drop
awesome.
it in the chat. If you whatever chat you're in, drop it in the chat so we can share. Thank you, LA.
Great having you on.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So the next
Oh, I
person we
wanted to
have.
ask the last question should have been who would you ship fictional Matt Binder with? That's what I needed to know.
Okay. Let's just go to the next person.
Well, no, wait. Just to make it's an LGBTQ love story, so it was
Matt was
another
trying to
guy.
get in
out
them
there.
books, okay? He was going to get in there one
I
way or
wanna be in the
another.
books.
This
I want to
is
be. I want to be.
Matt wants in.
I want in the books.
What about a writer that goes to CES and sees cool
I
technology?
I could see you dating that guy who. Did you guys remember the submarine that went down to see the Titanic?
Wait, what?
I don't even need to
The
know
guy,
who you are invoking
No.
in the
Like
submarine.
you guys would be at a conference, and you guys would date, and then you would save the day because you would see the submarine and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
What?
Like, I can
That
see
is
that
the most
happening.
randomest hookup.
I don't. I'm the guy who made the submarine.
No, you stopped it from being compressed.
James
into a
Cameron?
point.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you stopped
You-
Oh,
it.
I was thinking of the submersible old guy.
Controllers are broken.
I was thinking about
Oh wait, you're thinking James Cameron or the submersible?
The
guy?
director?
No, the literal submarine that went down that had like the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, the one that imploded.
I was right.
Oh, the one that
I'm
exploded.
not.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I
I'm
thought.
Hell yeah, I can see
And then
that.
Matt and his lover spent eternity crushed. Their matter just drifting up
see,
together.
It's
in
a
the-
happy ending. You realize the PS2 controller is broken before things go south. You're like, we're not going down here, not with that
Ooh, ooh.
technology.
What if we kissed before we exploded? Ooh, ooh. All right, let's go ahead and bring in our next guest. It is going to be Schism. Schism,
Hey.
welcome. Oh, you are muted.
I think we could unmute him.
You guys
right?
hear me now?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
How's it going?
Okay. Hello, everyone. It's nice to meet you all.
Nice
so
to meet you
nice
too.
Great to meet
Where are you
you.
from?
Oh, hey.
Thanks from the chat.
I'm from upstate New York.
Very cool.
Upstate
Very
New York. I'm in
cool.
Albany right now.
Oh, my best friend's in Albany.
Oh, seriously. Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Schenectady. I think it's called, well, Schenectady, whatever. But
Yeah,
such a
yeah.
name. Yeah.
Yeah, Schenectady. We just call it Schenectady. Yeah.
Colony.
Colony.
Yeah,
You
that's
can say
how y'all
colony.
pronounce
Yeah, we
It's
call it
very
colony.
strange. Colony.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. No.
What brings you in today?
No. I just I saw you guys put the link up, and I've watched the show for a while, and I've been a fan of you guys for a while. Especially Rebecca, a big, huge fan of your work. Huge fan of you and your work. I admire what it is that you do. You've got me as someone who wasn't really like a black man who wasn't really like, I wouldn't consider myself politically activated. I think your work has really pulled me into a space of actually paying attention. And like, I'd even commented on one of my previous streams, like you actually like had and like been a part of like inspiring me to like go to school. Like I saw your episode on Ole and Friends where you guys were talking about how the articles of HBCU enrollment was down, and like talking about, you know, how black men don't traditionally you know, they aren't traditionally going into these careers, and it is, you know, done more so black. It was just a really inspiring conversation overall, and it inspired me as a black man to go to college. So thank you for that.
Rebecca.
Yes,
Yeah,
it made
that's
my
awesome.
heart just grow 100 times bigger. I am so glad that, you know, you're inspired by that conversation to go to school. I want everybody to go to school, but especially my black men, my black women, and, you know, to make sure it's an HBCU, but go to school, right? I just love that. I think, oh my gosh, thank you for sharing that with me. That just made me so, so happy. I'm so like, thank you. That's good.
Mhm. Yeah,
Mhm.
no, absolutely. But no, more so than anything, I've really been inspired by the conversations you guys have been having over the last few weeks, especially with everything that's happening with this administration, and the ICE raids that are happening all over the country. And I think what's really, really interesting for me, what pulled me in the conversation is because I have a lot of people around me who are kind of walking with, and Rebecca, you would spoke on this point as well, kind of walking with the mentality of like, this isn't our fight, right? Because, you know, we didn't, you know, this isn't something we voted for. This is solely the Latinas' fault. Like they voted for this. This isn't our fight. And that's a dangerous mindset to have, especially now that you see like journalists are being arrested. They're snatching random people out of their homes, white people, American citizens, everybody. Like we can't keep walking around with this mindset of like, this isn't our fight. And Black people, oh yeah, well, I got mines and we're good. Like, no, that's not the case. Like, and that was like, and we see that's not what this is about anymore. Like, they are going to come in and terrorize these cities. They're going to terrorize anybody that they can, and they're going to silence anybody that doesn't agree with them. And we're seeing that right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so and that's really what we need to focus on, and that's what we need to fight against, because fascism is on the rise. That's what's happening. So
absolutely,
Yeah, solidarity is very
you sound
important.
like you know your stuff, and that's one of the biggest things I think right now, that there's a lot of division, and this is causing like diaspora wars and conversations about that. But I'm like, that they're getting everybody. We see what they've done in Minneapolis with Renee Good and the man. I don't know why I'm forgetting his name, but we see what's happening there. Yes, Alex Preddy. But then I'm like, we're forgetting about, because people are saying, oh, we're Black, we're safe, we're American. And I'm like, baby, y'all still not talking about Keith Porter Jr. I'm like, y'all still not bringing up that these things have happened. And not only they're happening in detention centers, which people are being unalived in the detention centers, or harassed or raped, or all of this stuff is going, everybody can get it when it comes to ICE. So, yeah.
Yeah, and that's really the point. And I guess, and I don't want to take too much of your time. I guess just to wrap this up, I guess the question would be like, how can I kind of speak to the people around me to kind of, I guess not, because you can't force anybody's mindset, right? But kind of encourage them to move away from that, so we can move into a space where we're like actually fighting against this, and not necessarily like, this isn't our fight, and kind of just trying to like otherize people who are being snatched up. Because you know what I mean? Like just the other day, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was a few weeks ago where it's like, this is everybody else. And the next thing you know, they're like, ICE is in Albany. They're here. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like, So how can I kind of educate the people around me, kind of inform or kind of just persuade them to kind of like be like, hey, like, that's probably not the best mindset to have. Like, there's definitely people who are being snatched out of their homes, and that could definitely be us as well, on our way to the grocery store, on our way to the bodega to get something to eat, and you being randomly stopped. Hey, where's your documentation? You're an American citizen. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? So I guess that's my question.
Anybody want to answer? Because I've been talking. So whoever want to answer, go ahead. Because I got an answer. But okay, so my answer is like, you what you're gonna do, and this will be, real quick. Those are the people that you don't really talk to. I'm gonna tell you why, because those are the people that don't change their minds. They just have to see. Those are the ones you don't really have conversations with. Keep doing your thing and aligning with people who align with what you got going on. It'll make your work easier. If you're talking to folks who are going to steady tell you, and I've learned this over the years, you're trying to flip somebody's mind, you're not going to be able to do that. They're going to have to watch your work. They're going to have to see it. Sometimes it's for when it comes to their neighborhood, when it comes to their door. You've been trying to prepare them. You still are doing the work. You're doing it by having the conversations online, but talking to people to continue to do the work without feeling burnt out, aligning yourself with people who are a part of the same process, the mindset, but using your platform and continuing to talk about the things that you know are right and pushing the word out there. But when you try to, it's like talking to a family member and be like, no, that's not the case. You know how it is around the kitchen table during holidays and everything. You're trying to say, that's not it. Here are the facts. And they're looking at you like, no, I still love Donald Trump, or I still want to join ICE, or I still want to do, it's going to make you crazy. So continue to do what you're doing, align yourself with people who agree with what you're doing. But don't ever think that you can just change those people's minds like that. Sometimes it's just them remembering, oh, I remember what Schism said, and this is exactly what's going on. So
that's good advice.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. Thank you guys. I appreciate that, because that's been like a growing concern in my mind. Like, because those are going to be conversations and you're just around your friends. Like, those are going to be things you're talking about. And then like when those clashes of opinion come in, it's like, how do you navigate that with this? You know what I mean? Because like that's really,
you tell your truth, but you do not go back to
war. That's serious. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Well, tell us if there's anything you wanted to plug, or where people can follow you on social media if they want to learn more from you.
Yeah, my Instagram is Scism. It's _SCISM. I'm a freshman college student, so I'm in school right now for political science and psychology as well.
Nice.
What I want to do is work in the foster care system, because what I learned is like I wanted to work in the foster care system as someone who has lived experience, but what I noticed is like especially watching you guys as well, like there's having lived experience and there's also understanding like the systems that are at place and like the powers that are at B, and like having both those together, it makes me more effective in like what I do if I want to like help other foster kids. You know what I mean? Like I think that's really important. So that's really what I'm focusing on pursuing right now. And then also, I'm in music production as well. So if anybody's into those things as well, you guys can follow me, and I'm into those things as well. So that's _SCISM, SISM.
Love that.
Thank you
That's
so
awesome.
much. I hope
Yeah,
I wish you
thanks
the
for calling
best
in.
in your
Thank you.
school
Thank
and
you.
everything you got going on.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. It was
coming
nice to
on.
meet you. Thank you
Nice
guys.
to meet you as
Thank
well.
you for calling in.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Of course.
you.
See you. You have some really
I know
good
Ariana-
people.
Ariana was like,
that
time.
watch.
Yeah.
Time.
Our audience is just
Sorry.
so
That's it.
impressive.
The fact that he wants to work in foster care, like I'm almost in tears. Like Jesus Christ, like that's really admirable of him. Like that's
We need to
amazing.
quit on a high note. You don't want like
No,
some
you're
random griper to join us.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. The bar is too high. Like you guys can't meet this.
You guys are so
Whoever's left, I
sweet.
apologize.
Like they're coming on, and then they're educated, and like writers. Man, we got some good people in the audience. We got some really, really intelligent,
And they're all so charismatic
people.
and just they
Mhm.
know what they want to say. It's really impressive. I'm very impressed because I
But
cannot
Ariana
just like
wants y'all to be at 5 minutes. Ariana wants y'all to be.
Ariana's the enforcer.
Okay.
I told you guys, like it was.
Don't
I'm
feel bad if
sorry.
you have to butt in either. Like it's okay.
I'm so
understand.
sorry. Like last time we didn't do it, and we had only
Ariana
3
said
people.
time. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Time.
So sorry. Like I'm so sorry, but like the time is up. That was really cute though, Rebecca. I love that.
I know
That
that
was-
was so sweet. I'm gonna like
was
that was
amazing.
really, really kind. I'm gonna remember
Yeah,
that for the
you're
rest
like the
of my
big
life.
sister online. It's beautiful.
That was just so kind. Telling the kids go on to school now. Okay. I know
No,
it's
that's why
expensive.
representation is so important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They in
All
the
right.
chat,
So
like people are talking in our look. You got access to the back, like they are in the private chat and everything.
in the private chat. Okay.
Wait, no, they're talking in the
This is
private chat. That's
VIP.
so
They're
funny.
in the- we ain't got no green room.
That's
This is the
so
green room
funny.
behind the green room. Okay.
All right. Our next.
Oh wait, I just
person-
realized they could see the private. You think we were
Funny.
talking
Because I was
shit
gonna
in
write-
there, right?
Oh.
Guys, thank God we didn't talk shit in there because we would
I
have been
was
so
about to write
fun.
Ariana in there, but there were so many people. I said, "Oh my god! Like this is
That's so funny.
they in the living room."
All right. Are we ready for the next guest?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. The next guest is ABS.
Hey,
Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, you're on
You're
mute
muted.
though.
You're muted. Let's get your.
You're on
there
mute.
you go.
I think we could unmute.
There you are.
There we go. Oh no, I still
No,
can't hear you.
still-
Let me see if
still
I
can't hear
can.
No, it's not on. I don't think it's on our end here. I think it's on their end, maybe.
Okay. Try to say something.
Nope.
Oh, we
it's
can't hear
there.
you.
I think your actual mic is mute. Whatever your mic you're using is actually muted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check your sound there.
The app is not.
Okay.
Oh,
Try to say
right now.
something again.
There you
There
are.
we go.
We're hearing you. Here we go.
Can you guys hear me?
We can
Yes.
hear
Yes.
you.
Awesome.
You fixed it. You fixed it.
How's it going,
Awesome.
ABS? I've talked to ABS before.
It's so crazy right now. I mean, I usually only talk to one of you guys. Now I'm talking to the whole group,
The whole
basically.
crew. All 6 of us, even David.
Yeah.
Even me.
Even
Yeah.
David,
Very rare.
It's a treat
Very
for
rare
callers
David
today.
sighting.
You get
If
all
I'd known it
6
was a
of us.
call-in show, though, I think I would have stayed home. Stayed in bed.
No, we all know you didn't want to do this, David.
No, I'm
Well-
here. I'm here.
Tell everybody where you're from, ABS, and what's on your heart today.
I'm from Indiana, and I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Because I had a question going into this, and now it's like, okay, well, I'm here.
Now we're all staring at you and you can't
how am I gonna do this?
No
Yeah.
pressure
Picture
at
us
all.
in our
This is no
underwear.
big deal.
Or picture us not
No.
here.
I will
Don't be
say,
nervous.
Dave, you're like one of the second, like you're number 2, like tied with Kyle Kalinske, in terms of political podcasters I watch.
not number one.
Mike's number 1, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I started with him.
Watch it, ABS.
Whoa.
One day I'll be that number 1. I'm gonna keep working hard.
Suck it, David. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's awesome,
David
though.
is crazy. David is great. That's funny.
I will say that
Yeah,
Kyle covers everything.
and I mean, to be
Like,
fair,
Kyle
he's
is the goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's crazy. I wish I could have his
yeah,
brain.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be fair, I do watch Matt and Lance once a few blue moons. So, you know, it's not like
As a treat.
all of y'all are excluded.
Love that.
Yeah, I mean, and this was actually something I was wanting to ask Lance in particular.
All right.
Yeah, like you know who Richard Medhurst is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm probably completely misremembering this. Like this was like years ago, but didn't you like accuse him of like being a pedophile or something?
I didn't accuse him. I read out an article that was written by one of the people accusing him of being a pedophile on the stream. He had been essentially dropping into someone's DMs in a Facebook group, and they had receipts on everything. And so they basically had categorized everything that Richard had been doing for years, but just there was no exposure on it. So I had read out the article.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I mean, I remember looking that on Twitter some years back, and I was like, "Whoa, what's this?" So I wasn't sure, like, if there was anything like damning to him there, or if that was just you, like, talking about it from like a third person perspective, like
I hadn't really
just reporting it.
or worked with him. Yeah, I was just talking about it because I didn't think anyone else on the left was. I thought because of the fact that he's like an anti-imperialist and there's a lot of leftist coverage, people were kind of ignoring it. And I was like, I don't think even if you're on the left, you should ignore the fact that someone is providing quite a bit of ample evidence that he may have been, grooming them for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. And speaking of that, what about those Epstein files? Those are pretty crazy too, I'd imagine.
I was just gonna make a joke about the Epstein files, but I held
those
it in.
Epstein
I'm not.
files? Like it's the weather. What about those Epstein files? Yeah. What about them?
Yeah, and this is like, okay. And Mike, I don't know if you've read the book yet because it's been a while since I recommended it to you. Darth Plagueis. It's a Star Wars novel. Basically,
Oh, I remember you recommending it. I haven't read it though.
Yeah. It's very similar because just like Jeffrey Epstein, who's like this financier who like is basically connected to a lot of big government corporate type people. Darth Plagueis, who's the master of Darth Sidious in Star Wars prior to the prequels, he's very connected to a lot of people as well. Like Darth Plagueis basically is a very significant character in a lot of the story surrounding episodes 1 to 3 and how that eventually lines up with the original trilogy. So I can't help but think that George Lucas predicted all of this.
Are you saying there's an Epstein in the Star Wars universe? Is that what this is?
Oh God, I'm not ready for
kind
this.
of.
It's a little insane.
I will say that you have good recommendations, but I feel like I have to find fiction that doesn't mirror the real world too much right now. So I'll put that one on the back burner for later.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable because I mean,
who would be the
looking at the Epstein
of the Star
files.
Wars world?
Jar Jar Binks.
I mean, I guess it's got to be Jabba, right? Jabba the Hutt makes the most sense, right?
That would make the most sense.
Yeah.
Overlord.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
ABS.
I mean, kinda.
But ABS.
But yeah, I mean,
before we boot ya, please give any shout outs or any last words, anything you want people to look up or follow you, social media. Just spill what's on your heart, sir.
Oh wow. Okay. In terms of social media, I don't really like. I'm not a big personality. I haven't made any videos or anything, but if you guys want to like follow my channel, because I do have a news playlist featuring most of your channels. You can go on ahead and check that out. It's ABS, Anonymous Bastard of Society. And my Instagram is, I think it's Mercury Shining 55. I could be wrong, but I'm rarely on there anymore. So that's whatever, if you guys feel inclined to follow me. So yeah, definitely it was nice meeting all of you. Nice to also kind of give my first debut, since I know I don't usually have the camera on when I'm talking to you, Mike. So there's that.
Yeah, for those who don't know, ABS comes to my little Patreon chats. We have a Zoom call once per month, and he's there most of the time. So yeah, I've talked to ABS a lot, and I can vouch for him. He's a good young man. He has my seal of approval. Well, it's nice talking to you again,
Great having
ABS.
you
I'm
on.
sure I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Thank all of you guys. The work you do
Bye.
is amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Take care.
You too. Okay, so the next one that we have up on the docket is Sean Short.
Hello, Jen.
Sean, how's it going?
Hi,
Welcome.
Sean.
Pretty good.
Hi,
Well,
kid.
it is the internet, so I figured I would have the cat on because it's
Smart
Yeah,
move.
Sean knows how to play to the audience. Yeah.
Very
Cat-
smart
You
move.
cat
Yeah.
cats.
Well, where are you calling from, and what's on your mind today?
I'm calling from Charleston, South Carolina. So,
Ooh.
Okay.
Is there snow out there?
There was a couple days ago, but it's melted.
Hmm.
I mean, my dogs don't like it, but well, you just
Mine
speak to
don't
the dogs.
either.
I might as well. Right there.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
There's Big Baby, and then there's there he is.
Oh.
Oh.
oh, kind of blends in the couch. I had to.
Yep, that's Taco, and that's Ginger back there,
How cute.
and this is Samson. So he's a
Aw.
good boy.
Well, what's on your mind today?
Well, just in general, I suppose earlier one of our guests called this administration. I think that's a bit too generous.
Hmm.
It's a regime, but
Yeah.
yeah, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, the fascism is here. I wish it wasn't, but here we are. I have, well, I guess like the privilege of being represented. I'm in the Senate by Lindsey Graham.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's great.
That sucks.
Oh.
And Tim Scott, but I mean, it is what it is, as they say down here.
Right.
But
Wow.
it is like sometimes weird to be in agreement with him when it was just like he went too far, which obviously he shouldn't be going this far, period. But that's kind of beside the point. I wish the Congress would grow more of a spine, but as you well know, there's you get the Schumers and it's like we can reform. No,
Mhm.
you
It's all
can't.
very milquetoast, all very
It's all very status quo. Just to do like little adjustments here and there. Like that ain't gonna work. And they've already shot how many people on the street?
Mhm. And they also, I'm not sure if you've heard, Sean, but they dropped the mask requirement as well in their demands. I think Schumer is saying now they only should wear masks if they're doing something like, I don't know, where they're going after terrorists or whatever. It's like, well, then they're just going to say that everyone is a terrorist again. So, yeah, what you're saying is
That's
true.
really going to be helpful. Absolutely, be able to obviously be extremely helpful.
You can always count on Democrats to fight, for sure.
Yeah, well, you can. You can count on them to fight people like Mamdani, like
That's
Republicans.
true.
Nah,
Very,
I
very
can't
true.
have that. That would be the right thing to do. Like a corporate donors would be very upset.
Yeah. Because, the real job is for us to fight. I'm not sure if you all saw this. I shared a text last week that the DNC sent to my husband where I didn't get this text.
Oh,
he got
boy.
it. And it was like, basically, you're going to look back at this moment and regret this if you don't chip in $5 now. We have to fight Trump. I'm paraphrasing.
Like,
It's
I'm
money.
not going to regret anything.
It was crazy. Like the audacity.
They're out of control. I don't get why
you guys got
this is a
plenty of
tactic
money.
to
I'm
get
sorry.
votes.
Yeah.
We should use those tactics. If you don't chip in $5 right now
Right
on Super Chat, you are going to regret it.
Keep the mics on.
regret
$5 right now.
We'll be extra miserable next week. And only talk about fucked up shit if you don't send us $5 right now.
You're not gonna.
That's so messed
Got 1
up.
minute.
And like, thinking back like a little while ago when what's his name? I hate him. The quote unquote libertarian.
Oh yeah, Rand Paul or
Yep,
Thomas
there you
Massey.
go. It's like Rand Paul. Like, yeah, he actually said something that was correct for once, which is on Venezuela, which is like, we shouldn't have been doing that. Well, hell, maybe we can stop doing coups, down there to start.
Nice.
Just the small thing. Why are all these immigrants coming up here? Because we keep destabilizing it. I wonder why they're coming up here.
Mm-hmm.
If you stop the war on drugs, stop the embargo on Cuba, we stop doing all this, down there, then maybe we would have less immigration. Which even then, I still want immigration because they bring absolute just beauty to our culture here. Because like this is a melting pot. Like
Supposedly.
Right.
We are done with time.
as a joke, I always say, would your life substantively be better if you didn't have tacos? Like, just saying.
Right. No, right. I mean, all of the
Life would
cultures are what makes America great.
My life
Not
would
to
be
use the
worse.
"Make America Great" term,
makes
but
America beautiful and great.
Yeah.
Like pluralistic. Our like original motto that used to be on all of our currency.
Mhm.
You get out of many one.
Right.
The "In God We Trust" was added during, I think, like the Eisenhower administration.
Yeah,
Like
it was in the 50s. Yeah.
somewhere around the Monroe Doctrine, all that.
Well, and I'm not sure if
crap.
you saw on Common Dreams, they just put out an article about how immigrants have brought in over, I don't know how, I think it was like it was trillions of dollars over the last 30 years. They've contributed trillions of dollars to the economy. So if
I'm
you
not
don't-
surprised.
Yeah, if you don't care about the human aspect, then if you're a capitalist, there's that aspect as well. Sorry, I don't want to take up too much because I'm
you're
cutting
good.
into your time. But before you
I'm
go, can you
definitely
tell
not a
us
socialist, absolutely.
tell us where to find you on social media, Sean, and any lasting thoughts you have on your mind you wanted to share?
Well, so like I wish all like establishment dims would pull their head out of their ass, but they're not going to, unfortunately, until they're basically thrown out of office after being primaried. But well, I'm not really. I guess you can like find me on Blue Sky. I don't really go to Twitter because, well, it's a Nazi cesspool, for lack of a better word. So, it should be. I'll type it in the chat here.
Okay, there you go.
Put it in there and put it in the chat here too. Just like that. You should be able to find me like that. It looks like a dragon icon and you're drinking coffee. So
well, since you posted that in the chat, I could post that in our public chat, and you can go follow Sean on Blue Sky, everybody.
Yep.
Well, Sean, thank you so much. It's been so nice to talk to you.
Great having you on.
I've talked to you before just a long time ago. So,
have you really?
Skype.
Oh, okay. I thought that you looked familiar, but I couldn't place it, and I didn't want to be like, have you come to like a Skype call before? And they're like, no.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, never mind. Okay, I'm glad you said that.
It's been a while. But, all right,
it's been a while. Well, it's nice to see you again. You take care.
You too. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Stay vigilant. Stay safe.
You too.
All right, from now on, I'm gonna do my cop signal.
I've seen
Once
it.
you guys stop listening to me.
Oh, I need visual cues.
I'm literally gonna do.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I like that.
I think mics get drowned out.
I have no power here, but I recognize Ariana saying time, everybody.
Yeah. And by the way, I don't know if it says like a scary message, but after you talk, I have to kick you from the studio so somebody else can join the waiting room. Don't take it personal. It's just to make sure that we give other people the chance. I'm just going to go ahead and go right to the next person. The next person, actually, this is a familiar face. This is Old Man in Philly.
Hi.
Welcome back, sir. I remember
Hey,
you.
everybody. How's it going?
Always
Hello.
friends.
I'm ready with compliments. Ariana, I'm catching up on your shorts. I'm really liking what I am seeing. I'd like to see that you're posting more. Rebecca, the compliment for you is that last week I got to see your reporting chops for the first time in my life, and I really appreciated the way you handled yourself with your guests and the way you were asking questions. David and Lance, congratulations. The Toronto cops are now honorary Philadelphia cops now that they've been busted running drug money for the mob.
That's right.
Bender, my compliment for you is that I've got that same Doom Scroll shirt, but buddy, I'm going to tell you, in 10 years, you're going to be wearing a Boy Genius shirt. Because
what
you
shirt?
and I are a Boy
You can
Genius
see a
shirt.
shirt from here.
Oh, okay.
So that this is what you're going to look like in 10 years, Bender. Just so you know. And Mike, every time I see you, you just brighten my day, buddy. So,
Oh, thank you so much. Ariana, give
Here's
him
my
5 more
compliment.
minutes.
Maximize your time.
Where's the sound, David? Where's the
No.
hand claps? Where's the
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We have. There we go. Thank you. Very, very kind. I was
Oh,
just
let me
joking
see-
about
let me-
the compliments.
let me see if
by
I
the
can
way.
start-
Guys, you guys didn't even call
already.
out
Hold on.
Fedora. Y'all didn't even call us
I'm
Fedora.
Oh
going
yeah,
already.
I did notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says "fuck ice" on
Not
it.
thick enough.
I got
well,
a
yeah,
glimpse
this
of
was
it.
my
Oh, I didn't notice
Valentine's
that.
Day gift. So one of
Nice.
the problems you run into is that I don't wear ball caps. So my fiance found this thing that I can put on my old hats
Yes,
That's
Beyonce.
so cool.
and wear it out.
through.
And just to give you guys an update, the super chat last week, Matt, I did run the idea by her that she could take that song, WAP, as her entrance song for our wedding. What she basically said was, I don't even know what that is. So
Yeah.
I don't,
So
I don't
to
know
give
what to
everybody
make of
context,
that.
so Old Man in Philly last week sent a super chat asking Matt about whether or not he should. I think you said you ask your fiance if she'll walk down the aisle to WAP.
Or if I could. If
Or
I
if you could. Okay. I
I
thought that
would
was an amazing
let
idea.
I would let my fiance
I
do
love
that.
that.
If he respectfully asked me to walk down with WAP, I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it.
I would.
Yeah,
I
that's
wouldn't
your
accept WAP, but I would compromise
At the
and
reception.
counter offer Kia my neck,
When
my
I'm throwing-
back.
No, at the
There you go.
reception when I'm throwing the leg over or something like that, you know, with the little garter stuff, make it cute with WAP. But at the wedding,
Yeah,
You can't just
you
think
are a
about
certified
yourself.
freak at that point.
Here's the thing, though. At the wedding, you can't just think about yourself. Like you don't want.
it's true.
You know when you're walking down the aisle to WAP, you don't want to look over and be like, "Oh no, Grandma, are you okay?"
This is not what you think.
Grandma's not as naive and ignorant as she thinks. She knows what that means.
Maybe the clean version.
That is
I don't
true. They
think
do
it's-
sell censored versions.
we were talking about looking for like a Gregorian chant version.
Oh, that would be amazing.
If
I
you
haven't
find
found
it,
it yet, but that would be pretty awesome.
That's deep thought.
I love that so much. That's amazing. And by the way, Old Man in Philly is our most stylish guest. For those who don't
Absolutely.
know, I
So
love
far.
the mustache and
So
the
far.
beard. Yeah, so far
far.
the bar is very high. You have us all outclassed, but I love it. I love it a lot.
I really love it. You know,
Oh, thank you. You're gonna make me blush. So a couple of things I just wanted to throw out because I've got a daughter and I told her I would share this with everyone. She was a graphic design major, and then for the last 3 years, none of us have been able to leave the house without having a protest to go to. So I have my protest signs on standby that she designed. So plug for her. She's now
You got
dropped
one
out
minute.
of graphic design. Okay. Here, how to become an ICE agent. For those of you out there who want to become an ICE agent, just know that you have to eventually rage drink PBR and beat your wife and kids. That's a
Wow.
requirement.
That's a nice poster.
Yeah, and then
Well
she,
designed.
my daughter did it because I was going to protest. That sign has been in Chicago. It's been in Philly. It's been
That's
in New York at this
Wow.
point. So, and the other sign she did for me, just to bring it back to the Epstein files. This
Wow.
is so.
Shouts out to your
Wow.
daughter.
Ooh, I love that one.
Yeah.
And-
Does she share this on social media anywhere that we could check them out?
No, not that I know of. I mean,
Okay.
she's my daughter, right? She's not going to tell me what she's doing on social media.
That's
Tell her
fair.
to tell us.
And I probably wouldn't want to know what she's doing on social
Tell
media.
her to give us her info in the chat.
I love
if
those
you can.
signs. That's
Those
amazing.
are great
really good.
signs. Yeah. She
She's
did her
very
thing.
talented.
Shout out to your daughter.
All right.
Yeah,
we
you
are
should be
settling
proud of her. I'm
time.
sure you are, but that's amazing.
Yep,
Absolutely.
I'll send her the clips. So
Yes.
she'll get
Hey,
it.
it's
So
really cool.
Give us the
her,
information.
her name's
Yeah.
Isabel. She just turned 20. So
Oh, Isabel, those
happy
signs
birthday.
are
Happy
amazing.
birthday.
Isabel.
Talented.
Happy birthday, yeah.
We love your signs, baby girl.
all right, thank you
All right, we
guys.
are up with time.
I appreciate it.
Thank
Also,
you.
hold on,
Thank you for coming on.
wait a second. Wait a second. Is there a reason now that we know you have a 20-year-old? Was there a reason you asked that question? Is that a plan from her that she's going to play that song?
God, I don't want to be there if she does that.
You think?
You know, there are
see?
boundaries, Matt. There are boundaries.
Boundaries.
Hey, you're the one who asked the question, and now we know you have a 20-year-old daughter. I thought she maybe brought it up, and you were worried she was going to go through with it.
No, thankfully she's not engaged. So,
She's only 20.
but
Good.
I
She's
do have
living
to
her
say
life.
this before I go. So the wedding's on July 11th. I will be coming back on these live streams and plugging that because this is the biggest event happening in my life. So
I love that. Congratulations. That's a good
Send
month for a
pictures.
wedding.
Send
Yeah.
pictures. We want to see what your outfit's gonna be because we know your wife's
Oh, I
gonna
know,
look great.
yeah.
We want to see what you're gonna have on. We know it's gonna be.
we'll have to figure that out still. But
Definitely.
all right, thanks. I see
Thank
the
you.
flashlight. So
You take care.
bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for coming on.
Bye.
Alrighty. Nice to see
Matt,
some
you were doing-
familiar
Matt, do it
faces
again.
too.
You were doing it. You were doing the theme.
Yeah, I just don't. I actually trimmed my mustache recently, so I don't have it as thick as it
Is that
should be
all
on
it
the
takes
side.
to do that?
No, you need to put wax. Like
Oh.
they put
Yeah,
wax.
yeah. It's hard to pull
But
that
that's how you.
off.
But that's how you do it. Like you put the wax in and you twirl the mustache like an evil villain, and then you. So you can see it stays for like a second, but it's not. That's
Yeah.
not how you would keep it there.
I've
Yeah.
tried that before, but mine is very coarse, and it kind of it's hard to get it to he has it perfectly in a semicircle. It's really hard to pull that off. So credit to him. That's a flex.
Someone just said Binder grooms himself. Well, when the mustache hair grows long enough that you can't eat food without.
They still on you about this? We're not doing it, Bender. You didn't even have to read that comment. We're not doing
Be
that.
nice to Bender. He doesn't have to
All right,
shower if he doesn't want to ever.
Who's next?
Yeah, only I can be mean to him, okay?
All right, so the next person is Jonathan. Jonathan, another familiar face. How's it going, Jonathan?
Hey, Jonathan.
Oh, hi.
Are you at work right now?
Hello?
Hey,
Yeah,
can you hear us?
We hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay. Yes.
How's it going?
Sorry for the background noise. I'm at
We're
work.
in a delay. We got to
You are
You are
at
at
work.
work,
Where do you
okay.
work?
Kroger.
Oh, hey,
Nice.
Kroger. Shout out to
Okay.
Kroger.
Wait,
Nice.
I'm cackling. This shit called in at Kroger.
Sorry, I snuck outside
Listen,
to
he's
push
watching from
carts.
work, and we love to see it.
Are you in the
No,
stock
yeah.
room or something?
Here. We
No,
love
I'm
that.
outside pushing carts.
Oh, okay. If you see a customer
I
and they're
snuck
rude
out.
to you, put us on. We'll tell them to fuck off. They can't
They
fire
can't
us.
catch me out here.
You're
Yeah, there you
not.
go.
Where you don't got to tell us exactly, obviously, but where are you from that you don't have to go outside with a jacket right now?
No,
Texas?
literally.
Texas.
Texas?
Okay, that makes
Oh,
sense.
what's the weather like there right now?
Clear sky, 59 degrees.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Oh man, I'm jealous.
Oh, that sounds
59
so
sounds like
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, but it is Texas, though. Keep in mind.
That sounds
It is Texas.
heavenly.
I do apologize if I start coughing. I'm getting over a cold.
no,
Oh,
it's
that's
okay.
okay.
So what's on your
what's on
mind?
your
Oh,
mind?
I wanted to talk about my public transit story
Okay.
Spill
and
it.
all of that. I'm going to try to keep it within 5 minutes.
Okay.
Well, you got 3
Go
now,
ahead.
so.
I'm sorry. I'm nervous.
Go on, Jonathan.
Ariana's
Anyway,
making everybody nervous.
I live in
She's
a
really
small
not this
town.
mean, guys.
30 seconds, 10 seconds.
no. Okay.
No.
Story.
You can tell. We'll let you tell.
Okay. So I noted when I moved to this town, I noticed that there were no way for people like me who can't drive to get around. So I went and joined the Facebook community groups, and then I posted in there to see what people would think about the idea, and then I got a lot of hate starting out. But then some people turned around. But then I ended up getting banned from 2 of the community groups for no reason.
Just for asking for a ride?
Just asking for like if we could get like bike rental service or more bike lanes, more sidewalks, local bus service, stuff like that. I even emailed the city. I tried to make city council meetings, but work overlapped with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
pretty
they
much
kicked you
it.
out of the group. They kicked you out of the
Oh
community
yeah,
group.
they kicked me out of 2 out of the 3 community groups I'm in.
They're
Oh,
like,
wow.
how dare you ask for a better infrastructure?
Right?
We're offended.
Actually,
They feel very strongly about not having public transportation. Apparently,
Some of those groups are insane. They're run by insane people. I've known of friends that have had like similar experience where they're just like they're very like just they're trying to just be jovial and they're just like fuck you, get out of here.
yeah.
But that's crazy though.
They're like little cliques.
So do you use public transportation to get to work and to get around?
I walk to work. It's only a 10-minute walk for me, luckily.
That's good.
But I was actually I was actually kind of forced out here to this area because my grandma was looking for a new place to live, and I lived with her at the time before I moved out on my own. And my grandma was a crazy Trump supporter, so.
Oh God.
Oh, sorry, Granny.
That's rough.
That's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that was the reason I moved out, was because he kept butting heads over political stuff.
Yeah, I bet.
I kept trying to convince her that she was being brainwashed by Fox News, but
It's tough. I know it's tough.
See,
to
that's
really
the
wrap
grandma
around
that you play. That's the grandma you play WAP at your wedding for.
Right. Now you have a song, Jonathan.
yeah.
All right, we got 1 minute.
But yeah, no, the Facebook group I got banned from was the recent one was yesterday. And all I did was post an update saying I reached out to the city. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I'll keep reaching out.
That's so crazy. Why did they like?
Yeah.
There must be other people in the community that want public transit or like
Yeah,
some
I'm
bikes or
wondering
something.
if you can like connect.
There were a lot of people that were supporting me.
Like, can you-
One of them is even a customer here at Kroger. So, and they
Oh,
told me
really?
to keep up the great work. But
Oh, that's nice to get that validation. I
due
feel
to
like if you can try
financial
to get the ear of a
situations
city
and
councilor or something.
how much I pay on rent right now, I have to move to my hometown. Sorry, coworker.
Oh, okay,
It's us
okay.
being quiet. Like we don't want them to hear us.
I
They
know.
can't hear
I know.
us. We all got
hiding.
quiet.
I
Like,
know. You don't hear me now. We're sorry. I was trying to sneak and get away with it.
That's
They asked when I was leaving.
Oh, right,
okay.
time is up.
All right, well, Jonathan, before you go, tell us if there's any social media you want to plug, any last thoughts. You have the floor.
Yeah, my financial situation, I have to move back to my hometown, Irving, Texas, because rent's cheaper over there.
I see. I see.
I don't think he heard you.
Okay.
With the
Well, good luck with the move.
Don't think I heard. Yeah, I didn't hear. My,
You didn't hear me? Okay. Well, I was saying, any lasting thoughts? Any social media you wanted to plug?
Oh, I'm having trouble.
You're in
Okay,
I'm
trouble?
having audio. No, I'm having audio issues.
Oh,
We're cutting
oh
out.
Oh my gosh, they coming to get you. The man.
I know. I literally,
I know,
my
it's
heart
very-
dropped. I was like, "What the fuck?"
They
are
heard
we
about
talking
they heard about
No.
the buses initiative. Now they're coming to get you.
You're that guy who's asking about the
Right.
fucking public transit?
no fucking buses are.
No buses.
They're following you around. There's
Okay,
All right, well, thank you,
I know
Jonathan.
great talking to you, buddy.
Bye,
Oh, yeah.
Jonathan.
Bye.
How many
Uh,
times we gotta tell you, man? We don't want no buses around here.
Leave Jonathan. Bye, Jonathan.
Okay, thank you, Jonathan. So, real quick, I just want to say, for anybody else who is thinking about joining, do not join because we have enough people in to get us through the rest of the episode. So we're probably
Someone
not.
just
As you said that,
entered
somebody
that.
joined.
Somebody join. Okay. After this, so try not to join because we're almost certainly not going to get.
We're
to
not gonna get to.
Regardless, we're not going to get through everybody.
We're not
Yeah,
going to
so-
get everybody on here. So, yeah.
Yeah, we have quite the full roster here. So I want to go through and just one by one try to get through to as many people as we can. Next person is Binge with a cat too. Welcome.
A cat. Little Garfield. Hey, Binge. Oh, Cat said goodbye. But hey, Cat.
We can't hear you.
And every one of you,
There we go.
all around. And what's on my mind? Fuck ICE.
Yeah.
Also, fuck Donald Trump. Next up, fuck Michael Miller. Fuck.
Oh, you scared me for a second.
I thought it was mine.
Kremlin, leave it. Gregory Gestapo Bovino. Mike Grinder Johnson.
I got scared again.
I thought it was you, Mike.
He's gonna get to you eventually, Mike. Don't worry.
There's not a lot of good mics in the world, so.
Huh?
There's not a lot of good mics in the world. I'm the only good representation we have, so.
You're a good mic.
Thank you. I try.
He came in spitting. Go ahead, Binge.
Yeah, keep on going. Don't let us stop you.
Yeah. Fuck each and every single one of them. Fuck the way they answer questions.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. They will never yes or no. And they always
And the smugness.
charge right in with this bullshit of, well, blah, 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 about shit you never even asked about. He was ramming her with the car, whatever. Just it's unbelievable. But right from the very beginning, with Elon and his Nazi salute, and then J.D. Vance and going and visiting like the oldest pope in the world and killing him. Like, have you ever had somebody go like this to you? You wouldn't like that. You might be able to say it was just a twitch, that this was just a fluke, that you didn't mean to do that. But if you do that to me twice, they had already done it twice. You got the Nazi salute, you kill a pope. That was just coming in. That was just getting started. Here we are a year fucking later, and this fucker is still in office. I just can't believe any of this shit, man. And it never ends. This news cycle is unbelievable. You cannot even start to keep up with all this shit. And it's all so heinous and reprehensible. And I just thank each and every single one of you for the painstaking task of going through this absolutely nauseating shit. I can't fucking stand it. And I can't fucking stand the pussies who defend this shit with the most cut defenses of, officers of the law have to defend themselves, and no president can be perfect, and look at Obama, and what about Biden? You got a pedophile fucking diaper don.
Hell yeah! I mean,
I fucking love your energy so much.
I feel like I'm talking with like a pure version of myself. If myself called in without any filter, this is what I would say.
A pure version of myself.
I just want to show you, Binge. You already have one endorsement for president in 2028.
There you go.
So what you're saying is,
honestly, if a candidate just said what he said on this, like that, they're winning.
Give this man a microphone.
My chat is calling you Father Binge. They said that you used to
Father
be
Binge
a hippie, a father of
Father
the hippie house back in the day. They said that's the vibes you give. You've been a father in the hippie houses back in the day. So they're calling you Father Binge in my chat.
We got 1 minute. 1 minute.
All y'all fucking rule, man. I wish I could get my cat.
Oh, you rule too. Thank you, Binge. Thank you,
no
Binge.
camera time, okay?
I earned it right by many years of drinking, but I stopped that.
Well, we're
good for you.
Glad to hear that.
Yeah,
and the fact that you haven't started back up during this era
that's a huge win.
Commendable.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, man. It's crazy looking at it with like clear eyes and a clear mind. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
All right, time is up.
Immobilize.
Yes, please do.
Yeah,
what are they called?
Go ahead.
we have the red logo. There's a different immobilizer, but their logo isn't red. Immobilizer with the red logo, like a car alarm. Immobilizer.
Mobilizer. I'm gonna look that up.
And you can find me on Facebook under Benjamin Boes, Boes, like toes with a B.
And everybody better go follow because you have a lot of fans. In
You
the chat
you
as well.
literally have a bunch of fans already in
You
the
have
chat.
a
Just
lot.
FYI, binge. So if
And
you could see the
Formula.
live chat, you got to go back and see that.
Formulus, Formulas. I play bass there, and I write Immobilizer is my band.
Okay, I love that.
Look, Matt, you got a band too.
Painstaking, nauseating work.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Binge, if you can, leave a link to your band in the private chat, then I'll share it in the whole chat because people want to get the actual link from
They
you
want to
just
know
in
about
case.
Binge.
Yeah, sure. I definitely will.
All right,
Go
they're
ahead and drop it. Don't
they're
open.
very interested. I think your rant was cathartic, so thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You take care, sir.
Bye.
Bye.
That was great.
It was giving Jesus
was so
Binge
fun.
Christ. It was giving, he was giving
Angry
white
Jesus,
Jesus. But it was vibes.
but angry Jesus, right? Like angry white.
Everybody
Jesus.
said they said it.
Yeah.
He got good hair.
Righteous Jesus.
As soon as
Righteous
he came out, he was
Jesus.
spitting. He was getting. We ain't even need. He was just going in.
Just hit the
It
ground
looks
running.
like we'll have time for maybe 2 more. Let's do it.
Yeah, time is flying. Oh my god. Okay. The next one here is Nadia C. Nadia.
Hey, Nadia.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
I guess not too bad. I guess originally from New York City, but I'm right now in Berlin.
Oh,
where?
Oh, Berlin.
Oh, wow.
In Berlin.
Well, I had a bit
Berlin's
of an
awesome.
insider give me, I guess, a forewarning. And I got the hell out of the country before the inauguration.
Oh wow!
Ah.
Wow, good for you.
What time is it there right now?
It is 4:19.
Wow, you're burning them well past the midnight.
Oh my god.
Burning the 4 a.m. oil.
No, it's the morning flame.
And you're giving us your time.
Anyhow, the main thing is, well, I guess I did not get advance warning of the Epstein parts. Mostly it was about things like, well, I guess the kind of rehabilitation of like the, well, like neo-Nazi stuff, and then the also, I guess the occupation of the cities, democratic cities. So
Yeah.
the military occupation of democratic cities. So.
What's it like in
No.
Yeah, what's it like in Berlin, if you don't mind me asking? Because it's got to be a big change compared to living in the United States, right?
Like the place like completely shuts down on Sundays, and like the sidewalks apparently roll up at like I guess 21 or 22. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
so it's kind of
interesting.
like not used to things shutting down like that.
That's quite the change.
But,
I'm sure that's probably I'm sure it's much better otherwise though.
It has to be.
It has to be like if the one thing you find to complain about is like things shutting down on Sundays, I'm sure it's not too bad there.
Yeah.
Well, one of the tricks though is that I guess I didn't get the warning about the Epstein things. The Epstein things seemed to give the idea that there are very widespread issues around Western Bloc influenced countries.
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, La Base America Latina, the YouTube channel, had a show about the various connections Epstein had around Latin America, and covered a few around Europe as well in the same episode. So that I guess I haven't seen quite as good of coverage of things around Europe, but I'm not sure exactly that exactly where to flee, because it's kind of a sign that these I guess various trends are going to spread. Like for instance, Musk is sponsoring the AfD here in Germany, and Vance is threatening Germany with sanctions if the FDA gets banned for being, against the constitutional order, for being too right-wing extremist, right?
Mhm.
So that's is very worrying.
Yeah, for
Where
sure.
do you run? Yeah, because if you're narrowed down that far, your ability to actually make the leap to the places that are left may not exist.
Yeah.
We've got 1
That's a
minute.
great point.
Okay. Well, if I'm running out of time, I can.
You have a minute.
But okay. So that's I guess the main point I was trying to make about, I guess, the information that I found or have been given.
Mm-hmm.
So
Who's this person?
Reveal
your sources.
Come on, you can't ask people for their sources.
They have a name.
I'm joking.
I can DM the name. Yes,
No, don't reveal your sources.
No, I'm no, please don't.
Yeah, you don't have to.
But yeah, the other part is he's not really. He only told me the stuff like before the inauguration. The updates, like with the Epstein stuff, is all just the news, right?
Mhm.
All right, we are done with time.
Okay.
Well, Nadia, before you go, tell us if you have a social media you'd like us to follow and anything you wanted to shout out.
I guess I'm Nadia Yvette on Blue Sky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Blue Sky.
Posting that in the chat if you all
That's
want
the
to
place to
follow
be.
Nadia. Nadia, it was really wonderful to speak to you. Good luck
Thank you,
in
Nadia.
Germany. I am envious of you.
Thanks for
Sounds
coming.
cool. You take care.
Thank you for giving us your time. Thank you, Nadia.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling in.
All right, the
chat.
last. Oh,
Okay, sorry. I've been reading the private chat and okay, I have a petition. I have a question. Can we do like 2-minute rapid fire and like bring in more than one person? But y'all really got to get off when I tell you to get off. Like, I'm not playing. I will literally yell if you don't listen. But there is someone running for office. There's someone running for office.
In there, we have one of our mods.
There's Kowalski. There's our moderator is in here too. I'm just wondering if there's any way we can just like rapid fire through like a couple more people just so we can
Nobody
get.
we got 5 minutes. You want to do 1 minute with 5 people?
Yeah, but just
we could do it.
Get the fuck off when I tell you to. I'm not playing. Like, you really gotta go.
Be nice though. Be nice though.
They could do like 2 minutes. It's but don't.
Yeah, well, actually, we probably can't do like socials and stuff because that just adds time. So just like 1 minute, whatever you got.
If you are have your kids
remove.
ready to go, okay?
What are you talking about?
I don't want to be the mean girl, but
entering the group right now.
Hunter Gordon is running and
More
Okay, I'm
people
gonna
coming
go
and get
ahead
out of here.
and pull. Okay, so I'm just gonna go from order. Okay, so the next person is Tony from Texas.
Are we doing
Tony,
1 minute?
Hey y'all.
We're doing 1 minute.
Hi, yeah, 1 minute.
1
I got
minute.
my clock running.
Right,
Yeah, good to see everybody. Just
good to see you.
I see the braid.
Been a while since I've been on the phone with y'all. Matt, whenever you're ready to kick off and rejump start Scam Economy, I've got an updated render of that opening animation for you.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
Just did little touch ups and stuff, just nice little render. And Mike, I hope we're neighbors soon. I did an expedition to Portland this other weekend and found out that apparently after almost 4 decades of living in Texas, I'm a closet Oregonian.
Are you? Congratulations.
So I'm trying to relocate out there this year, but
nice.
Yeah, appreciate
nice
you
day.
guys doing all the work that you're doing, and I'll see y'all.
All right, we're done with time. Sorry.
Awesome.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
Thank you for calling in.
Oh, that was great. Thank you.
Tony, thank you. Look, I wanted Tony to play something. I felt like they
That was
wanted to play
great.
some music.
Okay, the next person is Hunter Gordon. Hunter.
Hello. I
Hey.
am running for office, and Mike, you know me as the person who messaged you saying I'm running for office.
Yes, I remember. Your name is familiar.
I help run your Discord server, a platform you have no idea how it works.
Thank you for your service.
I'm running in Washington's 1st congressional district against Susan DelBene. Susan DelBene is the chair of the DCCC. She's one of these corporate Democrats. She's the 9th richest member of Congress. She's not going to be somebody who is advancing the Democratic Party. I believe that we need a new vision for the party. When we hear Republicans say that immigrants and minorities are the problem, we can't simply respond by wagging the finger. We need to say what the actual cause of our problems is. And that is the conglomeration of money to the ultra rich, to big corporations that's not going to us. I mean, you can imagine the rest of my platform. Okay, thank you. Electhunter.com.
I love that.
Electhunter.com?
Yeah.
Love that
Drop it in the
platform.
chat,
Love
drop it
that.
in the chat.
Love that pitch, Hunter. That's amazing. Congratulations on the run.
Ariana, you have a thankless job, and they should have rotated the timer to other people.
Hunter, thank you. You're ready for this.
Thank you. Can you send us your website
That's
so
so
we can
kind.
put it in the chat?
Yeah, please in the private chat, Hunter, and I'll boost that.
You get the next person on.
Okay, thank you so
perfect.
much,
Thank
Hunter.
you. Thank you.
Arthur,
howdy.
How's it going?
Hey,
welcome,
Arthur.
welcome.
Good. I know the Leftist Mafia through Lance, primarily, Matt Binder, and also you, Mike. But I have been watching a lot of David and followed Ariana recently and Rebecca on YouTube. I wrote a song about ice. And it's an anti-ice song. It's on my YouTube, and you can follow my YouTube and listen to it there. Also, I have a Bandcamp, blueberryseason.bandcamp.com. I would say more. I would read a poem. Here's my cat.
I love that. Arthur, can you post your link in the private chat so I can also boost that too to your Bandcamp or your YouTube, whichever one you'd prefer?
Yeah. Also, what's the
I
YouTube
mean, it's just
handle for
Blueberry
people to
Season.
find it easily? Is there like a
Blueberry Season.
youtube.com/@ that they can find?
YouTube.com/@blueberryseason.
Okay.
Or blueberryseason.bandcamp.com.
All right, we are
Okay.
done with time.
That's it.
Thank you so much. We're gonna check
Thank
you out.
you.
February album writing month. If you are an artist, please sign up.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that. That's awesome. Let me go ahead and I'll boost that link there. The next is
It would be pretty funny if he was like, I wrote an ice song. It's a pro ice song. I'm like, what are you doing?
No, your timer hasn't started yet. It's okay.
okay.
You get a little more time.
You guys can hear me, right?
We can hear you. How's it going?
Awesome. I just want to say hi, everybody, and a month from today, I get my white coat for a dental school, and I just want to say
That's amazing.
Yes. We do it like
That's amazing.
halfway for dental school. And I want to say that like you guys like. Thanks.
That was me, not David. I take credit.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Wait, does that mean we all get free dental cleanings?
Oh hell yeah!
And I can try work something out.
Okay, I'll pull up to Boston and see what's up.
Yeah,
I'll come
for
to
sure.
Boston.
You know, but seriously, this show has really like helped me like get me through even before I even got into dental school back in 2024. So, like, you know, can you also just send my regards to like Olay for also helping me out get here?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, yeah.
Of course.
Okay, so yeah, just want to say hi, everybody. Mike, Matt, David, Lance, Rebecca, Ariana, and then Olay.
Congratulations.
Too. Love you guys so much.
Congratulations.
You guys
That's
are
Love
awesome.
you.
Yeah,
Nice to see your
congratulations.
face.
Yeah,
Nice
Thank
to
you for
see
coming
you.
on.
Bye.
Good to see you.
Bye.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's amazing news.
They
I
in
love to hear
school,
that.
they getting their life together. You know, they
Yeah.
don't
Can we just
anti-ice.
we inspired people to go to college. We inspired dentists to graduate.
Just so proud.
Yeah.
Now that I have it on my
Understand.
now that I have it on my mind though, can we just for a really quick mention how ridiculous it is that that dental is not included in like your regular health insurance? It's its
Oh my God,
own
it's so
separate thing. How
Yeah.
is that making? Can you imagine if we had to get insurance for every
separate.
individual bone? Like
It's the same thing in Canada,
It's
at least in
ridiculous.
Ontario.
We only recently got dental care coverage, and that was because of a
That's
fight between.
For low, yeah, there's like for low income, you can get dental
Yeah.
coverage here.
Ridiculous.
Okay, we still have a couple people to if we if we want to continue on, we've got so Zard and Kowalski have been waiting for a really long time. We should at least try to get through to them.
All right, let's do those two, and then everyone else can call in next time. We'll do another one of these real soon.
Okay.
But still the 1 minute deal, obviously.
1 minute deal. Yes. Okay.
That's like, we're not going back to 5, but you can come on.
Well, it would have been messed up for the people we just did the 1 minute with, where we were like, oh,
Yeah,
right.
no, we're not.
Yeah, I would feel really bad. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Zard, welcome.
Hey.
I'm Oz. Oz, named after Zard Oz. If you've seen the movie, if you haven't, you need to see it because it's about what's going on now. And I just want to say it's still 2012. Terrence McKenna was right. We're in the singularity. Things are going to get worse, and they're just going to get weirder and weirder. And we are living in every conspiracy that, like Alex Jonestown, and said was going to happen, except he's on the other side now. Yeah. So it's basically we're in the Fourth Reich. We're in the Fourth Reich for real. I mean, we have the ICE Gestapo, we have the threats of the Third World War and the concentration camps. I mean, it's a time warp, and they bent time at CERN in 2012 when they performed that Nazi experiment. And Trump is a Nazi time traveler. Look at his uncle who got control of a bunch of Tesla's technology. Like, this really happened. I remember seeing the Technate for America map in a college textbook when I was in geography class in college. And Lance, and David, I went to college in Trent University in Ontario.
Oh, yeah.
I went there for a year. So I've got the Canadians back with all this talk of annexing Canada and Greenland. That's crazy. And if they ever tried to do that, that would be the end of the United States. And the reason is if we tried to annex Canada, that would create a civil war here. Like, all the northern border states would probably side with Canada. And nice. I think that, but they're so psychotic now. I don't put anything past them at all. Yeah, I'm just trying to pump through this because I'm a long time listener, first time caller, and yeah, it's really strange to be talking to you all. But a little about me. I ran against Thomas Massey as an independent in 2022. Even though he's cleaned his act up a little bit, so I'll give him his due. I really used to hate him. I still hate his economics, and but kudos to what he's done kudos to him on the Epstein file stuff. But yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for coming on. Good talking.
It was really nice talking to you, Oz.
Oz is out of here. Thank you, Oz.
You don't got to give Massey credit. That's but I see what you're saying. I don't trust the guy still.
Alrighty. Last one is I don't know who this guy is. Who's this guy?
You got on, Kowalski, coming in here like that?
Hey,
who's this guy? He looks familiar.
Just got back from the gym, and unfortunately, you've only given me a minute, so I'll rush through this quickly. That is not.
The girls are sweating, Kowalski.
It's
Kowalski.
But unfortunately, a minute. I don't have enough time to quash the beef between David and I. David, we will have to continue to beef until further notice.
What?
Sorry. But I just wanted to compliment all of you. And I just want to give you all a little bit of hope and optimism.
Love that.
We are less than 6 weeks left of winter. Things are going to get warm. Everybody's going to be in a better mood. We are in for a long, hot summer. And a lot of people are going to get elected this year that have never been in office before. And it is going to be a game changer. Seeds are being planted, and there will be a bountiful harvest come November. Folks, just stay positive.
Thank you for the positivity. Much needed.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we needed that.
All right. And with that, I need to finish doing some laundry because I have to get on a plane tomorrow. So you
safe
all
travels.
Enjoy that.
A good one.
You too, sir.
Bye, Kowalski.
See you.
Had 5 minutes.
What were you like, extend it? Rebecca's like, extend one more minute. He gets one more.
Could you stand up and just give a little twirl for us, please?
We didn't have to cut Kowalski off so short like that.
I really thought he was gonna be like, and with that being said, I'm just gonna,
I know. How could he come in wearing that and not like?
I was like, he's building up to it.
I thought he was gonna do
Wasted opportunity.
Like, true.
Do you all have it in your hearts to do a couple more? There's just a couple more people in here.
Yo, the chops went crazy, bro. Like,
I gotta be a
was-
farmer.
But that was like, now you coming over here. I said, is that what we got on? Because I was trying to see. But thank you.
No,
for throwing
Kowalski
my
knew what he was
spirit.
doing. He said, you know what?
Because it was a little oily.
I'm coming
It was
in.
nice and oily, and he was
He
looking
said the
off a
light
little
is
bit.
gonna be
Caught me in the
shining
middle
in
of
my
the work.
blue eyes.
He had a fresh fade. He done got a fresh,
You guys
white
will
boy
see my
fade.
fade.
Okay.
You guys will see my eyes. You guys will see my traps. You guys will see everything that I have to offer today.
I said, listen.
I'm gonna start going to the gym before the podcast too. Sounds great.
I don't know. I don't think
sweat on
we're. I don't think we're gonna get. We would get the same reaction.
No, it would take me like 5 years to make up.
If we showed up like if we showed up like Kowalski did, the people would be like, "Are they okay? Did they get sick or something? What is that?"
I just
Is
I
that
gotta
AI?
highlight this comment for Kowalski. This comment for Kowalski. Kowalski, look at this. I'm a straight dude, but with Kowalski, I get it. That's funny.
There you go.
I read it. What's funny is I read it as I'm a straight dude, but Kowalski can get it. I thought that the straight dude was offering the pussy to Kowalski. My bad, Kowalski. I just had to.
All right, what you said? There's
just a couple more people. I would
there's
like
three
to.
people left. All right, what the 1 minute rule continues for 3 more minutes.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
All right, let's bring them in. Genesis, welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Genesis.
Hey.
Can everyone
Nice to
hear
see
me?
you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
It's a little soft, so try to speak up a
Hey,
little bit. But yeah, nice to
Genesis.
see you.
Okay, first things first, such an honor to just casually be brought in, to be able to call in. Thank you so much. Y'all are a blessing. Rebecca, you have my heart. Thank you for all you do and who you are. Ariana, come on, it's you. Like, come on, blessings. I follow you on Instagram and I always learn so much and am entertained at the same time. It's hard to do, so bless you. Thank you, Lance. I'm actually currently calling in from Toronto, Tree 13. So, always good to have a sort of like overall view of what the hell is going on Turtle Island. Because I think there is a lot more connection between the way the settler states are intertwined. And I think that analysis can be deepened. I think it'll probably give us a better way of also mobilizing across borders. But yeah, anyway, that's a whole other thing. Thank you, David. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Mike. Watch you all. I know I'm coming up against a minute. So what I will say is I appreciate you all also covering the Epstein stuff. As a survivor, it's been fucking triggering as hell. And I also feel a lot of responsibility as a psychotherapist in training to still keep up and be aware of these things, because I know how fucking intense it is for survivors out here. So please check in with all your loved ones who are going through it. They might not be able to even say anything or show it, because I feel like everything is still being talked about as if it's conspiracy and on the fringe. And I think survivors can feel really gaslit and crazy if they're kind of going through it and things are being triggered. So yeah, please reach out
That's a
to
great
your,
point.
Yeah,
to your friends and families and loved
Yeah,
ones.
thanks for saying that.
Thank
Do you
you,
have any
y'all.
social media to plug?
I can put my Instagram down. I am a disciplinary artist. I did make a short film, so I can I
link
can
that. Yeah,
put that stuff in there. So
please do.
Thank you.
We'll
Take
boost
care,
that
y'all.
out. Thanks
for
for coming in. It was so nice to talk to you, Genesis.
Thank you. Love your glasses. Thank you.
Aw, thanks. Bye.
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 Badass, man.
All right, and then we
Great
also
call.
have Punished Arm
So-
Dealer. How's it going?
Holy shit!
Hey.
Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. I'm a long time watcher. I've always watched your shows. I used to be like a right winger, like before
Really?
2015. Yeah, and fun fact, I did vote for Matt Binder to be Mangina of the Year.
Did you really?
What? Wait, I'm gonna give this back 5 more minutes. Like what?
Whoa! Wow, that's going back. That's a long time
We need
ago.
We need a little bit of backstory.
It's got to be what
Yeah,
2014 or something like that.
yeah, 2014 or something like that. Like
I won,
used to
by the
watch,
way.
yeah, you did. Like
Is this
like,
just
I
what it
don't know.
sounds like? Is it just
It was
Yeah.
a big men's rights activist YouTube channel. Put together a poll of like a men's of the mangina of the year, basically liberals they didn't like or whatever, leftists, liberals, whoever, feminists, anyone who they considered to be against the MRA agenda, and
I'm
I
jealous.
I went up against Barack Obama that year, and I won.
Oh my
You
god.
beat
I
Obama?
won. I beat Obama. I'm a bigger man than
right
the
here.
president. All right.
You got a voter right in front of you.
Well, stop the steal.
That's
And,
hilarious.
It was just because Matt said, "Oh, women used to be treated as chattel." That was the
Right,
line.
yeah.
That was the line that they. Yeah,
That was the
that's
line they
that
glommed
so
on.
fucking
Men
funny.
China of the year.
Yep.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
All right.
today's my birthday, also, by the way.
Oh, happy birthday.
So, this is like a birthday present, So thank you guys. Like seriously.
No,
Thanks for
thank
coming
you.
on
You-
and
you
like
made-
making
you
us
made my
laugh.
night. You made my night.
You have to call in again at some point and give us some more backstory because I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I got a lot of backstory. I also have a lot of insights about like what makes people think about being like a right winger. What does that? I also design T-shirts and stuff. So yeah, this is one of my designs. So I think Matt caught that. So,
Is that
thank you,
styled after like Dark Souls or am I?
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
is. Oh, I love it. Okay, I noticed that immediately. Okay.
yeah. I got like 3 or 4 designs. You can find it on my Instagram. It's
What's
still
your
the same
Instagram?
name, so.
Oh,
It's
same name.
Punished Arms Dealer, so it's the same name. Yeah.
Punished
I'm in
Arms
Virginia,
Dealer.
so.
Okay,
Yeah.
very cool. It was really nice to talk to you.
Of course, yeah.
Great having you on.
Yeah, you take care. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'm so glad we went that extra minute.
That was amazing. We do have we have 2 more. We have Looney Tunes and Tunbosin joined as well, and then we've gotten through all of them.
Ariana's dying. Yes, that's.
Oh, stop.
Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes tried to get in last
Hi,
time,
Looney
so we had to
Tunes.
bring Looney Tunes. How's it going, Looney Tunes?
Hello, how are y'all?
Good.
Doing well. How are you? The best mod.
Good.
Yeah.
I gotta say, this is the mod for Lance and Ariana. You finally get to see my face.
That's amazing.
I don't know if you want us to see your
Mm-hmm.
work tag though.
So
You
yeah,
want
I
to
was
lift the
here
camera
to
up a little bit?
come from my show.
Oh yeah. Watch it. I don't know if you get,
because
get in
everybody
trouble.
knows I do my show on Fridays.
Your work
because I
tag is
wait
showing,
after the
just to
majority
give you a
report.
heads up.
I took over Francesca's old spot on Fridays. So it's supposed to be super chill, and I keep it that way. I have a guest tomorrow. I have Sandy from Environmental Coffee House. And at the end of the month, I'm supposed to bring Annie Fitzgerald back. She's supposed to announce her campaign for Washington State. She's running for office there.
Wow.
I got
Okay,
a 2
Looney
minute
Tunes, 1 second. It's bothering
2 week
me. Hold
break.
on.
I'm going
Looney
to take a
Tunes,
2
1
week
second.
break
1
because
second.
it's Mardi Gras down
He's
here.
not listening.
And
He's
then,
not listening
I'm
to
going to
us.
pre-record some episodes, and then yeah,
It's
I'll be
killing
back
me.
live in those 2 weeks.
Looney Tunes, can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Oh Lord,
I
I might
don't
have
think he
lost
can hear
you.
us.
Oh yeah,
I
you
don't
can
think
hear
you-
us.
Oh,
So let's
Yeah.
give him. Let's give Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear
us
us.
now?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
We were trying
Alright.
to tell you. I don't know if
Yeah,
you would get in
so-
trouble because your
Alright.
your work tag
I'm
is
gonna give you on
showing.
my social media. It's gonna be youtube.com/LooneyTunes9000.
All right.
Thank you, Looney
9000. It was
Thank
nice
you.
to actually meet you for the first time, face to face.
Thank you. Nice to meet all of you. Thank you so much.
You take care.
Bye.
I hope
Nothing about nothing, but he heard that.
It was blocked by the.
It was blocked by the tag anyway.
So I think it'll be.
Oh, okay.
People are weird on the internet, so I was like,
Yeah,
I
no,
wanna
you
make
couldn't
sure
really
I'm
see it.
protected.
Thankfully, it was kind of censored by his name tag. So
Good.
I think we're okay. Last but not least, we have Tumbosin is back. Welcome back, man.
Ah, it's about
Hey guys.
Tunbosun.
Hi.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Tambosin saw Kowalski and ran out and threw on him.
No, I didn't. I already
We know what you're doing.
First off, First off, I haven't worked out in 7 years.
We
I haven't worked out in 7 years.
Bullshit.
Shut up.
Look at those fucking
I
arms.
haven't
What are you
worked
talking
out in 7 years. I haven't worked out in 7 years. I have to tell you something. I had this on
What you
already.
do for a living? Lift weights?
That's some bullshit.
I used to do track and field and rugby when I was in high school. I played rugby when I was in college as
But
well.
7
So,
years?
7 years I haven't worked out since I've been out of
Oh,
school.
wait, you're
and
not.
whatnot.
You're seriously just like naturally super like. What the fuck?
Yeah, I hope
Starting
my
to sound like me in high school when I had a natural six pack because I was a skinny high school kid.
I mean, that's how it really ran in high school. Because I remember, we're not going to explain all that. Anyway, we're going.
Ariana got that timer on.
Anyway, I wanted to say that we have a slate of candidates running in DSA. We have in DSA New York City. We have 2 for congressional races. Claire Valdez, who's really going to be, she's running for what's her name's old seat. And it might be
Nadia,
a big
I know you're talking about. I'm having a
Yep.
mental block right now. Yeah.
and Dara Lisa, that's running against Espaillat in Upper Manhattan as well. And I just want to name just a few more. We have Christian Tate. We just have a lot of like assembly member candidates, Comrade as well. And who I'm personally canvassing for is Ian Huntley. He got slimed last time, even though it was really close, only down 400 votes. I'm gonna be there knocking on doors for him as well. I just want to get the word out about that. And we also have a march on Albany for childcare and basically tax the rich. I'm going to like share the links for those.
I
in
just
the
posted
chat.
your links, Tim Boson, from the private to the public. So the whole slate
Oh,
of
oh.
candidates, I shared that.
The slate of candidates, and I'm just gonna send the whole thing again. Just those 2 links. Those are the same, but yeah. I got nothing
Okay.
else to share myself. That's about it. Thank you.
Nice talking to you again.
We'll see you again
Good
soon.
seeing you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
We have balance. They coming on the show. We got white arms, black arms. They coming out. So somebody said in my chat, if I knew it was going to be a contest, I would have put my tank top on too. So
Next call-in show is just going to be all tank tops.
Yeah. You're just trying to flex on us and make us feel self-conscious. Okay, we get it, callers. No, that was really fun though. Everybody was super cool. And we got
It was
through all
great.
of them. Some of them kind of dropped out, but we did get through at least all of the queue. So
yeah,
very
that was
wholesome.
fun.
It's better than last time, honestly.
All right, now we got super chats.
I was actually here past 10:30. Oh my god.
Poor Dave. I know. I get anxiety for you, David. I'm like, it's getting late, and I look at the time. I'm like, wait, it's not like I just.
I mean, don't feel bad. I'll just ghost when I want to, but I was enjoying myself. It's good talking to people that watch the
3-hour
show.
time difference. That's wild. The
Wow,
fact
chat,
that-
you guys are so important that David did not ghost tonight.
That's right.
but he said he can. He said, "Listen, nobody can stop me."
If
You
I
can't
wanted
stop
to, I
me.
would, but I didn't
You
want to.
see? He said, "You can't stop me," but I'm here.
No, you can't stop.
You can't tempt me to
David,
stay.
what's your horoscope sign?
Speaking of which,
What's his horoscope sign?
That was like a magic trick.
I don't know.
We don't even know. When are you guys' birthdays? Mine is in May. Mine is May 15th.
In July, I'm a Leo.
Mine is in July, but I guess I'm not a Leo. I'm a Cancer. That's what I've always thought. Not that it makes a
Because
difference.
you're early
but
in
like,
July, right? Because late
I'm-
July, you're a Leo.
Yeah, I'm in like mid-July.
Okay.
Yeah.
When's your birthday, Matt?
My birthday, August 23rd.
August 23rd. Okay. Whatever that is. August is.
I don't know what that. I don't know.
Yeah,
what,
I'm not sure. When's your birthday, Ariana?
February 23rd. It's coming up.
Oh.
wow,
Your
okay.
birthday's coming up.
Very close.
I'm a Pisces.
Yay.
That is
I know the chat was
on-
saying that I'm very mean, but I'm actually a very emotional and sensitive Pisces. So
Well, you did keep us on time, though, Ariana. I see. I couldn't be an enforcer, which is why it's nice that you stepped up. That's a
Thankless
very
job
hard
is
rule.
right.
Thankless job indeed. Thank you, Ariana.
She had a thank you.
I will
I
think-
just wanted to
appreciate
make sure we got through everyone. Like I would have
Great.
felt bad if we had
Yes.
people sitting in the queue again. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, you
I
do that out of
don't.
love. It feels like it's out of hate, but it's out of love.
Exactly. I don't like leaving people in the queue, but I also don't want to cut people off. So we need somebody to drop the hammer, and you did that. So I appreciate it.
because
Even if your
Mike-
tactics made me a little bit uncomfortable at times, I appreciate it.
And I'm shocked because Mike, I thought you was gonna tell that man, "F your grandmama," okay? That she voted for Trump.
Oh, that lady. Oh yeah, fuck that lady. Yeah.
Wow.
But you
Yeah,
were so
Jonathan, I'm
like,
so
"Oh,
sorry.
that's so unfortunate." you put on your corporate work voice, and you're like, "Oh, that's so sad. That's so unfortunate." That's like, oh my.
You know, it's hard for me to talk shit about somebody else's grandma. If that was my grandma, I'd be like, "Fuck you, grandma. Eat a dick, Nana."
Would you really tell it to your grandma?
I would, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
all of my grandmas are dead.
Okay.
Yeah, so I couldn't, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it to them. They were nicer. Well,
No,
I'll just-
let your grandma.
I'm not gonna besmirch my dead grandma's
let them.
name.
It's such a
One was
wholesome
little-
episode.
One of them was a little mean, but you know, it's okay.
You have the mean grandmother, you have the nice grandmother, but they're
Exactly.
still grandmas.
Exactly.
Okay, let's get to this.
Alrighty.
Rebecca, you want to go first?
You know I want to go first. Like I'm like David. See, I ain't gonna dip out on you like David, but
Making the Irish exit. Can you tell me your first one, Rebecca, and then I'll try to catch up?
Invalid synapse.
Okay, let me find them, and then I should be able to find my footing. Invalid. There we go.
Yeah, I came in and they said now it's a party. Okay, the party don't start until I get here. Thank you so much for your super chat. Omega Star, love seeing everyone on. Love seeing you in the chat. Rimuru Tempest, a slime dragon. Thank you so much for your super chat. Once again, thank you again for your next super chat. Omega Star, community is everything right now. Build each other up. Absolutely. Just the way that Kowalski was building us up. We loved it. No, we loved the way everybody was building us up. Pigwick plays games. Thank you so much for your super chats. Gotta support always. Love you, mean it. There goes Kowalski here. I knew if I did not send this rotisserie chicken fund donation that I would regret it. If you do not send Rebecca $10 for food, because I'm needy, right? Though, if you do not send Rebecca $10 for food, you're as bad as the French are to the Haitians. Okay?
Wait,
And
hang
you don't
on,
wanna be
I'm-
like, you don't want to be like that. That's like the text message. If you do not send me $10 now, you're just as bad as
Oh,
the
here we
French
go.
are to the Haitians. Okay? Be like the Poles. Omega Star, thank you so much for your super chat. Kuya, again, congratulations on finishing dental school soon. Definitely be pulling up there. Give me a whole set of veneers, even though mine are braces fixed, but pulling up. Kuya, thank you so much. Becca, thank you for taking my call to pop in and say hi for a minute. Much love from Boston, and I'll make you and the TLM family proud here in dental school. You already are making
That's
us
so
proud.
exciting. Yeah, we're
So
already proud of you.
sweet.
That's
Look,
incredible.
We be on here, like y'all on here and really saying that we got y'all in school and inspiring y'all, all the things that really makes me feel really good. Like that
Yeah.
means that we have a purpose and we're doing work. So I love that.
Mhm.
Charlie, let us gals have our Kowalski time. Okay. All right. Throw the arms in there. Everybody, look, if you got arms next time, show them. Everybody was beautiful. Everybody was kind. I thank you guys for definitely pulling up and making tonight really fun. I needed that. I had a long day for this. I work now. I have a job. So, I got to work with folks. So yeah, but you guys made it really, really good. So I will see you guys next week, Thursday. I don't want Ariana to start shining the light on me. So I love you guys. Mean it. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, y'all.
Take care, Rebecca.
Oh no, I have a reputation now. Okay.
It's like
I'm
my
gonna-
reputation that I hate old people. It's not real, but it's a meme, and you got to just lean into it.
Okay, I'm gonna lean into it. Yeah, talk too much and I'll shine a light in your face.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll go through these super fast. Okay. Nintendo gaming channel, MAGA are not Christian, they are modern day Pharisees. What is that?
Pharisees. It's like a biblical. It's like a biblical character who's like a bad guy.
Nintendo Gaming Channel, I feel like you hate me. Thank you so much for being a 4-month member, though. I really appreciate you. Nintendo Gaming Channel, thank you so much for the 279. I hope detailed Iran video for those unaware. I do a lot of Iran videos on Instagram, so if you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. Nintendo Gaming Channel, thank you so much for the 699. I have a question for everyone. Who's your favorite fictional politician?
Jeez.
For me, it's Padme,
That's actually
Avad,
hard.
and Charlie. I fear I don't have one. Do you guys have one?
Yeah, that's really hard for me. I'm trying.
I can't think.
Maybe the president in Saints Row 3. I feel like that should count. You play as the main character. You're the president. I'll go with that. That's a very obscure reference. Well, no, maybe not. I'm not sure.
I fear it is, but it's okay. Own it. I'm just kidding.
President Camacho. There we go. That's a great answer. Yeah, from Idiocracy. Really good answer in the chat. I'll say that too for mine.
Nintendo Gaming Channel, thank you so much for the 279. Did you hear kids defend themselves from MAGA? I was working on my computer. Well, you're talking about the kids beating the shit out of a MAGA guy, but I was working on my computer and all I heard was like, ice out, say no to fascism. And I looked out my window and it was a bunch of high schoolers marching. Like they had all left high school and they were all marching down my street with like signs and stuff. I was like, oh, the youth.
I love that. The kids are
That was
okay.
during the strike. Yeah, it was heartwarming. Kiki, thank you so much for the $4.99. Can you please interview Lauren Hubbard for Congress Central California? So I actually know Lauren, and after October 7th, he was not saying the things that I was really appreciating. So I maybe that was like really soon after October 7th, and I know a lot of people had change of heart and they've evolved in their thoughts. So I will have to look into his campaign now and see if he's getting funded by Israel or what his opinions are now on that. If he's anti-Zionist, then 100% we're more than happy to bring him on. But I need to see if his mind has changed on that, because from what I know, when October 7th happened, he was not super pro-Palestine, from my understanding. But that people evolve, you know what I mean? And we give.
I brought him
people
on my show a really long time ago, like 2018, 2017 era. I just checked his platform. There's no foreign policy, so I don't know, honestly.
No, I did too.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I would like to know.
I think that's something that I just have to ask. Yeah, like if you're running for Congress, I'd like to see your foreign policy on your page. Like I need to know. You know what I mean? So once we check into that, then we'll get back to you on that. Waterways, thank you so much for the $20. I appreciate it. A Cyrock 004, Harris 2028, no leftist.
Hey, fuck you.
I mean, she just launched her Gen Z creator hub, so I don't know. I was just kind of hoping she would fall into irrelevancy, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like it. Thank you so much for the $2, though. I appreciate it. Rimaru Tempest Slime Drag, thank you so much for being the first #1 in chat, and thank you so much for the $15. I really appreciate you. Omega Star, thank you so much for being #3 in the chat. Thank you for your strength, and inspiration. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the $10. Hi, Kowalski. When Matt was once a streamer who took calls, he spoiled us with the ability to talk for hours if it was interesting. 5 minutes is not enough. Time inflation is getting out of hand. I blame Canada. I'm sorry, we have to get through everyone, but it's okay. I feel like we did a great job this episode. Like I feel like we really were able to get through.
I would love to give people more time and just like let the conversation flow naturally, but it is really hard when you have so many people that want to talk. It's tough. It's a balancing act.
It's a blessing to have this problem, but it is still a problem.
That's a great point. No, that's a great point.
Bay Photo, thank you so much for the $10. NFL is in the Bay for this Super Bowl. A conservative group brought up ICE billboards to the city to provoke folks. NFL and DHS claim there will be no ICE raids, but who can trust the administration? We'll see. I have a friend who works at the NFL, and I shockingly kind of believe the NFL just based on like having a friend who works in there and hearing like everything she says about like all the precautions they're taking. But don't take my word for it. I don't trust the NFL for shit. So But if you're undocumented, I definitely wouldn't go to any big event like that ever, period. No matter what administration is, not to fearmonger, but I would just wouldn't be something I would do. Especially one where Bad Bunny is headlining. Hell no. Looney Tunes, thank you so much for the $4.99. To all of the trolls that attacked me tonight, you've picked the wrong mod to fuck with. I agree. Don't fuck with my favorite mod.
Don't let them get to you, Looney Tunes. If they're saying shitty stuff, just
there were some people in all of our chats saying like the N-word hard R and stuff, and Looney was like running around blocking that person or persons. So I think he may be speaking about that too. I don't know if the chat said anything like bad. I don't know, but if you guys did bully Looney Tunes, you can catch me outside because you're not about to do that to my favorite
we'll fuck
mod.
you up.
Yeah, well, you're not about to do that.
We ride or die for Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Tigwig, thank you so much for the $20. Appreciate you keeping things moving along on time. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the $20. My Thraps, thank you so much for the $5. Ashlism is thinking you're special because your mom shit you out on one side of an imaginary line rather than another.
So
Isn't it crazy? I was watching a reel the other day and it was like all animals migrate to survive, and the only animal who has criminalized migration for survival is humans. And I was like, damn, that's a crazy way to put it, but it's true.
Yeah, borders are fake. We made it up.
Old man in Philly, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you so much for having
Oh, I just said borders are fake.
What'd you say,
made
Mike?
it all up.
Oh,
My
yeah,
internet
no,
is
for
fucking
real.
up, so I probably I'm sorry.
No, you're so fine. Old man in Philly, thank you so much for coming on. Thanks for the 3 live calls tonight. It was fun. Thanks for the live calls tonight. It was fun. Thank you so much for coming on. We always enjoy having you. And thank you for donating and being so generous. Looney Tunes, thank you so much for the $5. Damn, I was gonna call and promote my show till I got doxxed by trolls. Oh my god, Looney has a show? I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Did he talk
show
about
on
that?
YouTube, I think. Or maybe it was Twitch.
No,
but yeah.
right?
I'm not sure which one it is. No, I think it's on YouTube because I want to say that he had like 1,000 subscribers, I think he said. I gotta find that and subscribe, Looney Tunes. Because it seems like he had some good guests and stuff like that too. Some congressional candidates. So good for Looney Tunes.
Yeah, send us your link so we can distribute. Omega Star, thank you so much for the $9.99, and thank you so much for being a member. I appreciate you. Nintendo, thank you so much for the $2.79. Okay, my thing just disappeared. Two sisters went over 20 Nazis during World War II. Oh, two sisters went after. Wasn't that the girls who were honeypotting the Nazis? It was two. I believe he's talking about the two sisters who were honeypotting Nazis and like basically like dating them, but dating them to bring them down kind of vibes. My friend wrote an article about it. It was interesting. Kuya Demon, thank you so much for the $5. Thanks so much for having me on to pop in and say hi. Great work, Ariana. I'll make you the TLM crew. Oh my god, honestly, congratulations on graduating dental school. I live in New York City, so if you are, if you need practice, let me know because I'm so scared of dentists. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I avoid them at all costs.
Are you really?
It's so bad, dude. The drilling, like when they start drilling on my teeth, I start cold sweating. Like I can't do it. I just can't. It's kind of like you and flying. Like I have such a fear of dentists. It's like very visceral. I've literally had dentists ask me out, and I was like, no, because they're dentists. Like I'm very scared of dentists.
Dang.
It's really bad.
The only thing that bothers me is if they put the thing over your face. Otherwise, they can like drill. They can like if they want to like chisel my teeth. I don't give a shit. It's just I don't like the claustrophobic shit.
It's all of it. It's like medieval
Really?
fucking torture. I hate it. I hate it so much.
I can understand that though, because it is it's not the most comfortable situation.
And then for some reason, the needle they use to numb your mouth is like this fucking big, and it has like this big ass red label, and I'm just like, it just feels so like 1700s coded, and I hate it. I feel like I'm the only one that feels this way though.
No. When last time I was at the dentist a couple of months ago, I heard this other guy come in. He was like, he had like really bad tooth pain or something. I was eavesdropping, obviously, And then he was talking, and then he's like, "You're not gonna use the drill, are you? I don't want no drill in my mouth." And I'm like, "Oh, you poor." It's just like I was getting like not a filling. I was getting the crown put in. And yeah, I felt really bad for him because I have no problem with the dentist at all.
No, I was sweating through my shirt so badly in all places that the doctor gave me laughing gas because he was like, "All right, you're doing
Oh shit! That's how you could get some laughing gas.
Yeah, just basically be like really nervous, and they'll give you a bunch of gas, and then you'll be chilling. But I still don't like it.
Maybe I will.
Ramiro, thank you so much for the $20, and thank you for being number one. Happy early birthday! I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to Brazil for Carnival.
Nice.
For my birthday. So I'm leaving on Valentine's Day, and I'm
Awesome.
just so excited for that sun.
Mm.
I don't think I'm gonna get sunburnt. Some people think I will, but I'm just so excited. I'm so that sun is gonna hit like crap. The sun is gonna be so nice.
The sunshine right now sounds euphoric.
Like 95 degrees, humid, ocean. Oh my god, it's just I need it. I really need it so bad.
I feel that.
Cybo, we're struggling out here. Thank you so much for the $5. Thank you for doing the thing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Cafello God, $2. Daria Liza NY13 26 canvas launch on Saturday. Okay, we'll have to look into that. Lots of really cool candidates that are running this midterm, so we gotta keep tabs, and maybe we can do rapid rounds candidate edition. JK.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be a little bit harder to organize, but yeah,
it would be fun though. It would be hard.
We could do that.
I feel like we could. We'll get back to that.
We could suss out any Zionists or any fascists or
Yeah.
libs. That would be
We'll
fun.
have our like top 5 questions, and we'll rapid fire, and then we'll be like, all right, you got our endorsement, or you gotta go.
And we can like also after they answer questions, we'll have like numbers. We'll score them, and this will prepare them. The pressure will prepare them for like a Fox News interview or something, and we'll.
Yeah.
Because if they get a low score from us, then they basically have to drop out.
Yeah, I agree.
That's me.
If
No,
you don't
I'm
approve,
sitting
you
here
get
acting like
cooked.
talking shit like I'm gonna be mean. I'm like, oh hi sweetie, you want 20 more minutes? Like,
That's funny. Nintendo Gaming, thank you so much for the $2.79. I'm referring to Freddy and Truce over Stegan. I don't know.
I've got nothing on this one.
Nintendo, stop torturing me. I'm just kidding.
I don't know this one either.
I appreciate the money, but I fear half the time we have no clue what you're talking about. Okay, chat. It was so nice meeting every single one of you. I'm so sorry I was kind of mean, but I just wanted to make
You were
sure
just firm. I think you were firm. You weren't mean. You were
Firm
firm,
but
and
fair.
it was
Very
necessary.
fair.
Yeah, very fair. And the chat actually really appreciated it.
Okay, perfect. I know the private chat was also like, Ari's trying, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just wanted to make sure everyone had their chance to speak. You know what I mean?
They're all very appreciative in the chat right now. Because
Okay.
otherwise, if it were up to me, we'd have like 2 people on. Because I can't like, it's really hard for me to like stop it.
Yeah, it's tough, but I'm just so glad
I
you guys were
appreciate it.
able to all come in and talk. I love you guys so much. I will be on next week, but then the week after that I'm going to be in Brazil. So I'm not going to be on the week after Valentine's Day, but I will be on this week and the week after.
That's winter break for a lot of schools, so I'm sure there's a number of people going away. So
Wait, is it really?
yeah. So you're going during a time where you'll probably be a lot of tourists and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, it's Carnival too, and Carnival is like their
right,
biggest.
right, yeah. There's gonna be a ton of people no matter what. Yeah, it could have been any time.
Yeah, it's Carnival. Like it's gonna be crazy. I'll send you guys pictures. I'm really
Yes,
excited.
please do. I need to see sunshine.
All right, guys. I love you
Desperately.
so much. Have a
take
great
care.
night. Thanks for coming on, guys. Bye.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Bye. Do you want me to
All
read
right.
off super chats?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you read yours, Lance.
All right, I will be quick. Luke Degner, thank you for the $10. Dark money on the right is like equipping a level 1 character with OP equipment and then trying to enjoy the game. Hell yeah. Here93, thank you for the £5. Fuck you, Elon. This is proof that money can buy happiness. I appreciate it. Thank you. Anna Loves Riley, thank you for the $5. There's no comment there, but I appreciate it. Omega Star, thank you for the very generous $20 dono with the message ice out. And I agree. Old Man Philly, thank you so much for the $4.99 and also coming on the show. I know it's a little nerve-wracking. Everyone who came on said at the start that they were a little bit nervous. I understand. I get it. I remember calling into the Majority Report years ago after my YouTube channel got taken down, and I was all nervous to talk to Sam Cedar and that Michael Brooks guy. And, even I think Matt Binder was there, and it was really, really frightening. They made fun of my voice, and I was all nervous.
Did they?
Well, no. I'm saying this with nothing but love. I'm honored. I want to be clear. I am unbelievably honored that the late great Michael Brooks did a impression of me with my Canadian accent. I thought it was fucking darling, and I cherish that shit. So, thank you, Lydia Teens 9000. Great calls in today. I agree. Thank you also for joining. It was great to hear from you. Thank you to Tigwick Plays Games, another amazing mod. Thank you for doing what you do, and also great call-in show. I had a ton of fun. It was an absolute blast. And also thank you, Prong 999, for resubscribing. I finished in the time that Mike ran and grabbed a soda. So
that was perfect.
Take it away, Binder or Mike.
Do you want to go first, Binder, or do you want me to go?
Sure, I'll go.
Okay.
Let's see. Cy Abelman with a super chat. Get well soon, Mr. Binder. Heart emoji. Keep your head up, Matt. Oh, thank you. Oh, Cy is talking about my dad, who last week I told you guys the health issues he was going through with melanoma. The next day after Leftist Mafia Friday, he had to go back to the hospital because he got COVID.
Are you serious?
A pneumonia and literally everything he could get. He had a mild sepsis as well. He was. That's why I remember I told you guys how my dad was progressing really well. Things were looking good, and all of a sudden that week, things started to go the other way, and we didn't know what was wrong. We thought it was because they were tapering him off the steroids he was taking, but that was not the case. He actually avoided COVID this entire time. He never got it.
Wow.
So, he's still in the hospital. He's doing much better than he was last week.
Good.
As far as I know, he was listening to the show. I don't know if he's still listening because, he's sick, so he might have had to tap out and sleep to get some rest. But he was listening to the show earlier. He's my dad, if you watch the show or you watch Majority Report, you've heard of my dad because he's an IMer, regular listener of all the shows. So if you know him on social media or whatever, just say something and I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Send love to Alan.
Yeah,
Alan's a good guy.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I hope you heal up. That's
yeah. My
yeah,
gosh,
everyone
just get everything at once.
Yeah,
That's just so fucked.
Very unfortunate.
Yes, everyone says that when you're going through this stuff, your immune system is compromised, so you start to get sick more, and it ebbs and flows. But hopefully he's gonna get back now on track because he was doing literally he was in the hospital in December, and then January he went to the rehab. And those first 2 weeks, he was walking great. It looked like maybe after another week or two, they could have been discussing getting him back home. But, now he's got to go back to the rehab and back at square one for now.
Yeah. That's a lot. Man, I'm sorry. Alan, get better if you're watching.
Yeah, absolutely.
That really sucks.
On the bright side, though, before they knew it was COVID, they did a quick scan and it definitely wasn't the melanoma. The cancer is not spread. In fact, some areas have shrunk with the treatment. So
okay,
that's on the bright side. So hopefully,
that's a really good sign.
Once he gets over the COVID and pneumonia fully, he'll be back to the road of recovery and getting back home and living regular daily life.
That's good to hear.
So I appreciate the kind words, everybody. Just wanted to say. TTT types with the super chat. Do an experiment where you all chat Sydney Sweeney's name together for 5 minutes. What? I don't get that one.
I'm lost too. I don't know.
C Clausen with a super
Yeah, I have
chat.
no idea.
There's a video of Valentina Gomez interrupting an LGBTQ friendly church. Where's the outrage and arrests? That's a great point.
Yeah.
That woman is absolutely
Chico.
insane. Like very rarely do I see a conservative who actually like can be sold to me as someone who's too extreme for a lot of conservatives, because a lot of people who are sold that way, it's just not true. That conservatives love them. I've actually seen people be like, yo, I agree with your politics, but you're insane with the way you go about it.
Rebecca sends in a chat real quick too.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Matt sending your dad all the love and praying for your peace. Thank you so much, Rebecca. I appreciate it.
I'm just gonna take Chico out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sure. Henry MRX with a super chat. Matt, when are you doing another Wednesday night solo stream? I always enjoy calling into those. I know I haven't done them in quite a while. I just had a lot going on, and then more went on. Came along in the past few months. But I do plan on doing more streams again. I just need to get back into the mode. Hopefully, with the spring coming and the weather getting better, I will feel more into doing it. I'm also struggling through the weather and the winter, and
it's been a motherfucker of a winter. Like, it's not as cold here, but it's still, I've been struggling.
Every day since 2 weeks ago, it's been a pain in the ass just to get the kids to school every day because of the snow. We were walking every day to school for a while, which it is walkable, but it's not like across the street or down a couple blocks. It's a good 15, 20-minute walk. And then after this, I was able to dig the car out. I would drive them, but then of course getting a spot is a pain in the ass again. It's just the whole. Of course, these aren't the big problems, but I'm just saying all the little things that add up and make you very tired and not want to stream 12 hours later.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
Yeah. Omega Star with a membership super chat member for 3 months. 3 months feels like 100 years. Omega Star with a $10 super chat. We are down to the dregs of humanity in terms of Trump supporters. Yeah. Tokyo Hans with 5 gift memberships. Thank you so much, Tokyo Hans. N Starks 007 with a super chat. Love from Long Island. Fascist ICE has arrived. Who do I reach out to about organizing donations, protests, etc.? It's a great question. I don't know about Long Island enough. I mean, I know Long Island, but I don't know about activism in Long Island enough. I'm in Queens, so I always have an affinity for Long Island more so than I think other people who live in the other boroughs of New York City, because I mean, hell, parts of Long Island are just as close as parts of Brooklyn. In fact, some parts of Long Island, I should say, are closer to me than Manhattan. And not by public transportation, but if I get in the car, it's much easier to get to parts of Long Island than it is Manhattan. But I don't know enough about Long Island activists and activist groups. That's a good question, though. If you're in Long Island and please let me know so I could spread the word and help get involved and help people get involved.
I would say, and I hate to recommend Facebook, but if you can find your local Facebook groups, usually there's some mostly liberal organizing, honestly, but they usually have connections to more left-wing organizations within that group. It's usually there's not a lot of options on Facebook, but it's a way to get your foot in the door with the local activists. That's what, at least this might not apply because that's kind of more applicable to rural areas, but I always just tell people to try Facebook because it's still pretty active. at least in rural Oregon. So I'm not sure if that holds in other parts of the country, but like that's give it a try.
Right. That's I will say Facebook is still good for the groups.
It is, yeah.
For local groups, it's the closest thing to complete like neighborhood message boards that I know of, because everyone's on there. Older people are on there, and they actually tend to be a lot more active in terms of like just like daily community stuff.
Right.
Because they got time. They're home. They got time. Yeah. Let's see. Tigwick plays games with a $20 super chat. You're still rocking the mohawk? I see your hair is suspiciously long on one side. Yeah, it's still, if you look, all the hair that you see on me is down the middle. I don't see my profile. The sides are much longer now. I gotta reshave the sides.
Do you do it yourself, or do you go to a barber to shave the sides?
My wife does it, so
okay.
she shaves the sides for me.
Nice.
She went to beauty school many years ago.
No
so
kidding.
She usually does my hair.
That's
She never decided to go into it professionally. She decided to go into graphic design because she was just a artist overall when she was working. But she went to beauty school, and after completing that, she was like, you know what, I am overdoing this.
Well, that's a nice skill to have, though. Just like
it is, it saves
in everyday
money.
life.
It really saves money.
Barbers
I mean,
are spendy.
I'm sure and she would do her own hair for a while before she decided not to do her own hair anymore. But she still does mine. Yeah,
it's hard to do your own hair.
Yeah. Let's see. Foresto Mintero 5553 the super chat. My friend walked down the aisle to move, bitch, get out the way, entirely as a middle finger to her parents that commandeered the wedding planning.
Oh, I love
That's
that.
pretty good. But you know what? Well, that song to me is sort of like a funny, inappropriate song. Like I think everyone would not everyone, obviously, because they're still older people, but I think that's more of like a gimmicky, funny song. Whereas I think WAP would actually be would be above that in terms of craziness to play it.
It would be a bold choice for sure.
Like people play that song, "Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way," like to be funny sometimes. Like it's a thing. But like to come out to WAP, I think no one would be quite prepared for that one. Old man in Philly with a super chat. Just a small thanks for the show tonight. No, it's great and great to hear from you, old man in Philly. Looney Tunes 9000. There was once a streamer named Matt Bunder, I guess misspelled Binder, who call-ins would go till after Ed 1 a.m. Eastern time, and the calls would talk, for hours, especially Hansi. Yeah, I don't know if I'll go back to doing hours of calls like that, but I do plan to restarting the streams and streaming. T-Types with a super chat. I was referencing the conversation about viral topics popping in the algo. Love y'all. Left is best. Oh, okay. I get it now with the Sydney Sweeney thing. Okay.
Here we go. Okay.
Kowalski with a super chat. $10 super chat. Thank you, Kowalski. They say what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. Binder Dad is going to put me to shame in a month when he gets fully recovered. Matt, I sent you a private message. Let me know. Thank you, Kowalski. I'll check that out in a minute. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. Sue Beard 25 with a $20 super chat. Love you guys. Tonight was fun. Thanks. Yeah, thank you.
You enjoyed that.
Called in. Yeah. And with that, over on Twitch really quick. Drew Dog 44 gave out a community gift sub. Thank you, Drew Dog. And Ponderosapine resubscribed for 21 months at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 49 months. Jeez. And with that, Ponderosapine says, this is copy pasta, whatever it's called. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis? The wise, he was a Sith Lord so powerful and wise he could influence the midichlorians to create life. He had such knowledge of the dark side, he could even keep the ones he cared about from dying. The dark side is a pathway to many abilities some consider unnatural. He became so powerful, the only thing he feared was losing it. He told his apprentice everything. Then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. Ironic. All right, and with that, you're next up, Mike.
All right. So there's some for either Rebecca or Ariana. I don't know if they read them. I was trying to keep up. There's quite a bit tonight. So I will just read them again just to make sure. I'll also read them, read the ones for David too. So let me just go ahead and get started. Thank you for becoming a member, Zephyr Demi-Urge. Thank you so much to John Lithium for gifting 10 subs. That's so kind. John, you're so kind. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Octa Wolf, this was Jonathan who called in earlier from work. If I don't join in the call-in, it's because my job scheduled me to close tonight, and I'm sorry. But Mike, if you want, I can talk about it in tomorrow's member Zoom call with you and the other members. Glad you got to call in, and we got to talk to you, Jonathan. Spiral, thank you for becoming a member. Octawolf says, I meant the public transit stuff. Okay, thank you so much. Nintendo Gaming Channel, Jesus Christ is for compassion, empathy, kindness, unity, etc. Unlike all U.S. Republicans, current and formerly, unless voted for Kamala Harris. In theory, right? But if you're a Republican, apparently not, huh? Ethan Osborne says, isn't it ironic how AI deepfakes started becoming perfected around the same time as the Epstein situation started exploded? Yeah, I feel like the AI shit is, that's a threat to humanity, like, unironically. I believe it's an actual danger, and we need to crush it. Also, says Epstein is alive. If that were the case, I wouldn't be mad, so that way we can kill him again.
I've seen this where people are sharing this picture of a bearded guy in Israel who everyone says looks like Epstein. I mean, I see the resemblance, but I mean, it's a really bad picture.
Yeah.
And some of the features look slightly off, like not completely off. There's definitely a resemblance, but it doesn't look like it's an exact. But the conspiracy theorists will be conspiracy theorists.
Well, I mean, listen, if he were to be alive, Israel would be the place to go because they have a lot of the most pedophiles per capita, I believe, right?
Also, I don't see why they would need. I don't see why they would need to go through the whole thing. Like the whole thing was. I don't know. Well, I'll have to revisit everything and
that would be a fun conspiracy because it would make sense, right? Like, hey, we say that you killed yourself, then you get off free. We don't make you spend the rest of your life in jail. You don't tell on us. I could see it. But then again, like, there's so much to the real conspiracy that I don't need to, like, just what we see is enough. Ethan also says, Bro Rogan and Alex Enchilada Jonestown. Alex Jones. Okay, Alex Jones. Have their own COINTELPRO files. They are both Project Mockingbird assets. Look into Sacred Cow Productions and Stratford. Jones has always been a psyop. Mr. G says, really? He said, no, thank you, bruh. Referring to Nick Fuentes. Yeah. When Clavicular, whatever his name is, asked if he wanted to bring some girls over. He's like, no, thank you. Dirty Pirate says Larry Summers emailed Epstein that he hates some of his kids and admiration of Bernie Sanders. I heard about that. And I think it's going a bit unappreciated how righteous it is that these demons hate our Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah. Seth Wade says, any more potential special elections? When? What are the odds? Anonymous or Antifa hackers sabotage the white supremacist halftime show? I think that's probably not going to happen with regard to the halftime show. In terms of special elections, I don't know of any that's on my radar, but here in spring, we're going to start seeing some primary. On the lookout for that. I'll probably be covering them. If we get good news, I'll do breaking news videos for sure, because I'm always trying to inject some positivity into your subscription feed, given how negative all my other shit is. Cartoon says, did you see Netflix WB Senate hearing? It was a clown show. I did not see that. There's a lot I'm trying to catch up on. I only yesterday saw the testimonies from the people who were abused by ICE, but I got to check out the Netflix stuff too. Cartoon also says, if you were to bring back a dormant video game franchise, which would it be? Mine would be Burnout, as well as Fear and Dino Crisis. Oh, that's a really good question, actually. If I had to bring back a dormant video game franchise, that's really, really tough.
That's easy for me. The
What would you say?
Warcraft, not World of Warcraft, the Warcraft RTS, the strategy, real-time strategy game.
Oh, okay.
The last one was Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne, and that came out in like 2001 or 2002?
Mm.
Because World of Warcraft came along and everyone wanted to play that. So they dropped doing any more with the original Warcraft series.
Oh,
I
interesting.
would love a Warcraft 4.
I don't know, but here's what I'll say. I'll answer for David Dole. I would say SOCOM, because David's talked about needing a revival for SOCOM. Since I can't answer for myself, that comes to mind. I'll say SOCOM. Others are saying Toe Jam and Earl.
Oh,
That'd
Left
be
4
your
Dead
one?
is a good one. That was a great. The first one I remember playing over and over again with my wife when we were just in first in going out in college or whatever.
Oh.
We played that game all the time. It was a lot of fun.
Ooh, you know what? I do have an answer. Maybe Portal. I'd like to see a Portal 3. I think that would be fun. Okay. Next we had... That was a good question, though. If countries learn... And thank you, Nicholas Riverin. If countries learn from other countries, what would be 3 most important lessons that the world needs to learn from the Trump MAGA era? One would be to...
Punish people, powerful people, when they break the law.
Yes.
So that
number 1 lesson for sure.
Yes.
Punish people. Number 2 would be don't let your elections become commodified and let billionaires buy them. Number 3 would be to take the threat of fascism seriously, like dead serious, more so than we did. Do everything you can to crush them by all means necessary, because the second you allow them to get a foothold in society, they are like cockroaches. They'll never go away. But number 1 is punish criminals who break the law. The politicians, the Trumps of the world, the fascists. Okay. And Brazil learned that lesson, by the way. We did not learn that lesson. Rimuru, thanks for the 10, says, I'm loving this week's call-in show with all the horrible Epstein files and the world burning down around us. This was very refreshing. I really felt like it was really nice to hear from
good.
people. I enjoyed
Yeah.
that a lot. It's nice to do that once in a while, for sure.
I liked it.
it. Yeah, no, that was fun. The Forbidden One says, Sam Cedar compared Greg Bovino to Colonel Lockjaw from One Battle After Another, and I almost fell out of my chair laughing. I still haven't seen One Battle After Another. I'll have to watch it.
No, the best thing I saw about, not to say Sam's isn't great, but the best thing I saw about Greg Bovino was a post. I don't know if it was on. I just saw the screenshot being shared around on. I think it was on Reddit. I saw it, but it was a picture of Greg Bovino, and the comment from this person was, "This is how Ren and Stimpy would draw human men." This is how Ren and Stimpy, that's exactly.
That's actually really perfect.
It's very accurate.
Yeah.
I would always be like, what a weird thing to what a weird way to draw people. I would say when I was watching Ren and Stimpy back in the day, and then I saw Greg Bovino and I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, that's perfect. It's actually how they would draw them.
Chris in the chat says that they look like Ed, and Eddie all in one, like if you combine them. That's good too. Rimuru said, oh no, it's just no message. Thank you, Rimuru. I believe this is for Rebecca. So in case we didn't see this, thank you, Rimuru. Ryan Chan says Mejia and Malinowski are top 2 in New Jersey 07. Special election right now, despite AIPAC spinning against both of them. Mejia is the progressive. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm, because there's Kenneth Mejia in California, but I don't know of a Mejia from New Jersey. So, but I'm glad to know that we've got some good results so far. Awesome. Love to see that. Rimuru says, let's go with having Kyle Kalinske on the show at some point. I think that would be awesome. For sure. I'll have to ask him again if he has Thursdays available, because that would be really fun to have him on too. V-Man says it is really annoying how people are misinterpreting Bad Bunny's Grammy speech. When he said we're Americans, he meant the continent. His music video for the track Nueva York shows that. Oh, okay. Omega Star, yay, full house. Yeah, we had all 6 of us on today and call-ins. Omega Star says, yay, we're doomed. Thank you, Omega Star, for that's a very generous super chat. V-Man says, to follow up my last chat, for the love of God, one's citizenship doesn't equate to one's national identity. Bad Bunny is a U.S. citizen. He identifies as Puerto Rican. For X as Quebec native, what they are. I see what you're saying. Yeah. I'm glad you clarified that. I really feel that hard right now, because if somebody was to ask me, what am I? I'd say an Oregonian. I would not say I'm an American. Redwood says I can only afford $2. Well, you don't have to send anything, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So Jervil says, oh, cool. Someone else in Charleston. Not only is Lindsey Graham and Tim Scott our senators, Nancy Mace is our House rep here in District 1. South Carolina is a shit show. Oh, man, if you lived in District 1 and you had her as your representative and those 2 senators, that is probably the most unfortunate in the country. That's terrible. I'm sorry. V-Man says, hey, Mike, Antonio Delgado, running for New York governor to the left of Hochul, has named former Buffalo mayoral nominee India Walton as his running mate. Yeah, I heard about that, actually. I really am rooting for Delgado. That would be amazing to see him win. I know that Zoran Mamdani endorsed Hochul because she's working with him on the preschool tax funding, but I don't give a fuck. Delgado would be amazing. So yeah, I'm hoping he pulls it out. India Walton is an amazing choice. Tickwick says, and thank you for the 20. Very, very generous. Lots of super chats tonight, you all. Thank you all so much. Fun show tonight. The call-ins don't disappoint. They never disappoint. They never do. And also, I think that this one was for Rebecca. Gotta support always. I feel like she read this, but just in case, I wanted to highlight that just to make sure. Omega Star says, eat the rich with lemon pepper, Mike. Yeah. Fuck yeah. And I think that's an emoji of my face, I want to say, for members that they can use that. Yeah, lemon pepper, maybe some garlic powder as well, for sure. Old Man in Philly says, small price to pay to talk to you and the Mafia tonight. Thank you. Well, hey, it was really nice to talk to you. You're super entertaining. Always happy to hear from you, Old Man in Philly. Chemical Dragon, thank you for the 20. Very generous super chat. I came in late and want to put a link for getting in line for joining the Zoom in the actual description. I can't find the link in the chat, and I was so sad couldn't even access this. Please do better. Well, the reason why we only drop it once is because we are super duper overwhelmed. So we're trying to find some ways to limit the pool. So it's like, hey, first come, first serve. Here it is right now. If we put it in the description, it would be just a shit show. It's already a shit show. Because apparently we don't have the green room. I thought we had the green room. So you have to basically keep trying to get in. And once somebody's out, then it's a lot. So we just dropped the link once.
Maybe next time we try to change it up a bit and we drop the link and only take the first 5 people. And then we drop the link again so people who aren't watching, who just tune in later, also have a chance to call in.
Yeah, that's fair.
That way we get a different shift of people. Do you know what I mean? That's
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I understand what they're saying too. It would suck if you wanted to call in, but then you just made it a little bit too late, and then it's just gone. You have to go through the chat. That's hard. We're kind of still learning because we don't know how to do it with that many people. But yeah, I think that's a good compromise that you came up with, Matt.
I think we might have had the green room. It feels like we did.
I swear to God, we had the green room,
and they must have moved it to a higher tier of subscription or something.
Mm-hmm. They charge around $600 for this shit every single year, and they can't even give us the green room.
You know who owns StreamYard now? I'm pretty sure it's that group Bending Spoons. Have you heard about them? I think it is. They're this Italian tech company that's been buying up all these like legacy tech brands that aren't like super big anymore. Like StreamYard's got to be like the most current type of platform they've acquired, because this company has just bought AOL, Vimeo. What else did they buy? They bought Evernote. They bought Eventbrite, WeTransfer, Meetup, like all those like old school like tech names. This one company owns them all now.
I hate the consolidation that we're seeing. Yeah, StreamYard was already greedy, but getting bought up by like a different company and then taking away features. I mean, again, I don't know. I feel like we did have the green room.
It did feel like we had it,
because
but maybe
I
we're
remember
wrong.
seeing there was a little notification in the top left saying that you have like overflow in green room or whatever. It was something like that, which I didn't even know we had one until it said that there was one. So yeah, it's tough, but I think that the description would be a little bit much. We'd just be overwhelmed the whole time. Posting it twice in shifts is a great idea. But thanks for the input, Chemical Dragon. I'm sorry you didn't get in. Hopefully we'll get to talk next time. I know it's got to be really frustrating though.
You see how caring we are though for all of these sorts of issues. Like any other streamer might have just went, "Oh, really? Well, you snooze, you lose."
Well, they probably wouldn't have a chat that they genuinely wanted to talk to. We actually have very fun, entertaining, interesting people. So it's like, I actually kind of do want to talk to all of them. Okay, Sticky Green Dragon. Thank you for the 10. Very generous. I'm from Northern Illinois. I was wondering if you have an opinion on Kat Abu-Ghazala, the congressional candidate arrested in Chicago for protesting against ICE. Absolutely.
She was on the show.
Her. Yeah, she was on the show last year or the year before for the DNC convention. I adore Kat. She is probably, aside from Abdul El Sayed, she's like my top in terms of like candidates that I really want to see go to Congress. I think she would be a phenomenal representative, and I'm really pulling for her. So yeah, I love her. We've got to bring her back. I know she's probably busy because she is a candidate now, but it'd be nice to have her on the show because she's just like, she's excellent. Like basically as good as you can be as a candidate. That's Kat. She's like ideal, 10 out of 10. She also just released a really funny ad. You guys should check it out. It's on her YouTube channel, I think. So it's an attack ad that she wrote about herself, but it's like, Kat Abu-Ghazala wants you to have universal health care, and it's voiced by Matt Mercer, who does Trafalgar Law and One Piece and whatnot. It is such an amazing ad. So she's running an amazing campaign. I would love to have her on. She also does, by the way, she has a lot of streams that she does that are really entertaining. So go and find her on YouTube and subscribe to her because she's always live, and she's great. Corey Springer says, thanks for another great Leftist Mafia episode. Be like Binge. Hey, well, thank you for watching it. Binge had so many fans in the chat. That rant was resonating with folks. Koya says, Mike, thanks so much for letting me show this Pinoy face, even for a min. I'm so grateful for this crew to help me get here to second year of dental school. Well, we're grateful for you. Again, that's so impressive that you're in dental school. I think that is fucking amazing. Good to see you make it, and just happy to have spoken to you. Ethan Osborne says, watch the movie Zardoz. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Clarok, thank you for the 20. My goodness. Very, very kind. Thanks, Mike and everyone. You all are my favorite mobsters. Mike, besides doing a great job on the Humanist Report, thank you so much. You guys do an amazing job managing Tech the Show. A labor of love that shows. Peace, everybody. Well, thank you so much. I try to make sure it's a smooth show. Do what I can. Thank you. Hi, Kitty. Kitty's saying hi. It's fun. Last night I was playing video games, and all of a sudden I feel a tap on my shoulder. I like jolt up, and it's her. She wants love. I don't know if you can see her. Okay. Octowolf says, my grandma can't vote. She's a green card immigrant. Oh, you're Trump supporting grandma. Well, that's ironic that she would support somebody that wouldn't support her voting. I'm sorry, Jonathan. This is Jonathan who called in earlier too, by the way. Just more information about his grandma. That's crazy. Susan says, one, Kat Abu-Ghazala calls teeth luxury bones. 2, tonight proves that lefty facial hair is superior to centrist and right-wing facial hair. I think that's true, right? Like, we actually do have superior facial hair. I don't think there's any right-winger that even comes close. Rimuru says that Saints Row 4 might... Oh, okay, because I said fictional president. I said Saints Row 3, and it's Saints Row 4 when you're the president. Okay. Oh. Okay, I had that completely wrong. It's been a while, but I remember Saints Row 4 is the one where you could basically like fly and you're in a digital city. Like that game went off the fucking rails. It was fun though. Near the Far World says, in my opinion, Zoran is Obama 2.0. He fucked us all over for his popularity. Imagine if Hakeem were being pressured right now via primary. He had no right. So I'll push back and say I don't think that he's Obama 2.0. I do agree with you in that I really don't know why he decided to intervene and try to discourage Chai Ose from primarying Hakeem Jeffries. He could have just said nothing. That really did bother me. So, you know, he's currently trying to do everything he can to get his agenda fulfilled. So I am encouraged after seeing him in office. I had some doubts after he was elected before he took office, but I wouldn't say he's Obama 2.0, but I think that you're right to feel a little bit disappointed in the politics that he's playing. But having said that, as long as he fights for his agenda, that's really what I care about at the end of the day. I might not agree with the way he tries to get that enacted, teaming up with Hochul, but again, like if she's gonna help him get the get the funding for his universal daycare program, I can understand where he's coming from. He doesn't want to burn that bridge. Still, I hope that the progressive Anthony Delgado and India Walton end up winning that, because that would be great to see them. They would definitely work with him more, and I think he knows that, but he's playing politics. Lord Melker says, if Jon Stewart ran, who would make a good VP? I'm not really sure. I'm not really too keen on the idea of Jon Stewart running. But if I had to pick a VP, that's really tough. I honestly don't know, because the VP is kind of an unimportant position. I don't know. Maybe AOC? It's tough because I really feel like AOC would crush it in the Senate. So the idea of her, running in the executive, like, and again, I have disagreements with AOC, but I think that her popularity is like undeniable. But I really feel like I'd like to see her in the Senate. But I just say AOC because I'm not really sure who else. It's tough. I'm not too optimistic about any presidential candidates. At this point in time. Yeah, Rashida Tlaib, that'd be great as well, for sure. Octowolf, I'm Jonathan. Yes. I'll remember that next time, because I didn't put 2 and 2 together before. But now I'll remember. JJ Sayans says, Mahia might win the NJ primary. The Dem Tea Party is here. Establishment Dems are on notice because they failed to stop Trump, and he's on notice. I'll look into that, because I haven't been following this race, and I need some hopium. So if he's going to pull this off, then yeah, I'm down. So I'll look into this. Omega says, sending good vibes to Papa Binder and you too, Matt.
Thank you.
Omega says, also Tun Bosun was with me in the gym before that election night Majority Report show, so he's been in the gym, LOL. I knew it. Speaking of which, Matt and Ari, a live show in spring. Let's see here. Action FN Jackson says, why is MS Now pimping out the neocons at Bulwark? MS Now, MSNBC, they love pimping out neocons, so it's not necessarily a new phenomenon, so it doesn't surprise me. Good vibe. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Omega says, almost forgot New York got some Nick Shirley copycats. Yeah, there's going to be more. They need better role models. If that's your role model, then you're not doing great. That kid is a fucking dunce. TTT Types says Rebecca Watson, aka Skepchick, would be a great guest. She's in the Epstein files, but only because Lawrence Krauss and Richard Dawkins were complaining about her. Yeah, I watched her video about that. I love Rebecca Watson. I would love to bring her on the show. I don't know if we're mutuals though, so it'd be hard to connect with her. But yeah, if there's ever a way to bring her on, I think that'd be really fun too, because I fucking love Skepchick. I think she's super, super sharp, and I love her commentary. Kowalski says, I have noticed that Dick Cheney was not in the Epstein files. Oh, I didn't even think about that. His evilness wasn't the result of blackmail. He was just in it for the love of the game and Zionism. That's an interesting point, Kowalski. Yeah. And last but not least, we have Fuggy Bootling, who says, yeah, Kat was on live against you tonight. Her primary is toward the end of March. Get her on. Okay, yeah, we'll have to get her on before the primary. She's competing with us. How dare she? Hopefully she doesn't always stream on Thursday, so that we can bring her on to one of our streams. So either way, we'll have to try to bring her on. Well, that's all that we've got. Anybody else have anything else?
No, that's it for me. Any more for you, Lance?
Let's raid someone. Do you want to do Rhizome or Maple Takes or Doodleburb is streaming as well.
I only have 8 people, so I'll let you pick.
All right, let's just go Rhizome. We haven't rated Rhizome in a while.
Okay.
RHYZ or Z if you're Canadian. OHM. Go say hi to Rhizome. Thank the mods.
Pressing that raid button.
Yeah, thank you, mods. Thank you to everybody who called in. Really appreciate that.
You're all amazing and beautiful and wonderful, and we will see you next week.
Take care, everybody.
Wait, I haven't pressed it yet. Wait. All right, I'm pressing it now.